Okay, tonight, NFL Week 5, a quarter of the way through the NFL season. God, if you can believe that. So we're going to catch up on our season win totals that we picked many, many months ago. We're going to take a look at those. We're going to open the phone lines. We got beer. We got DMs. Of course, we got top picks. I am JT. We are the 50,000 watt voice of the numbers, guys. Hold on a second. No, not you. Hey, nice hat. T-Dub's here. Oh, yeah, as I said, and this show is BS.
Are you guys ready?
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah.
Ready, dope. All right, let's do it.
This is the 50,000 watt voice of the numbers guys in
The Motor City.
And now, live from Studio 8B, it's time to BS with the guys.
Well, what is going on, Numbers Nation? Hey, if you're seeing us on YouTube, hearing us on Spotify, apparently we have some Spotify folks now. Following on Spotify. Did you know that?
Yeah.
Okay.
The secret to the numbers, guys, is to listen on all the available formats.
Yeah, it's slightly different everywhere you
same
listen.
time.
At the same time. Is that the secret? That's where you get the subliminal messaging that we give
Multi
out.
screens of the same stream.
Hey, man. Men, women, people, it's great to be with you. If you're catching us live on YouTube, live right now, we are live nationwide, worldwide, for Christ's sake. Worldwide.
It could be.
Mr. Worldwide. Do me a favor. Chime in the chat. Say hello. We'd love to hear from you. And if you'd rather text us, you could do that. That number, TNG Live 007, also known 864-548-3007. And I think I'm going to try to open the phone lines again tonight.
Nice.
Yeah. I'm going to do
There's
it.
a lot
It's
of
fun.
things to talk about tonight.
There's a lot of things to talk about. You might sense that we're a little bit excited here in the Motor City with a big Tigers win today, going on to the ALDS. We'll talk about that in a minute, though.
Rich is postulating in the car and everywhere.
Yeah, he's
right now.
everywhere. There's postulation everywhere. He did not put any picks in today, I noticed. So,
Oh.
yeah. I don't know if that was an oversight on his part or not. But anyway.
He's got the Tigers over Cleveland, game 3.
Hey, guys at home and gals. What was that? Oh, sorry. I didn't know what that was.
That's the football game.
It's a
We got
football
John
game. Okay.
Williams in the house this week.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Williams.
Oh, we got some big show announcements later, too, man.
Big league.
What's I saying? If we provide you guys at home any sort of value tonight, any sort of value, maybe it's going to be a hot
Topic?
topic.
Hot topic.
Hot topic? I could do a hot topic tonight. Do me a favor, give this video a like. It looks like this. It's a thumb. It's a thumb.
That's right.
And or your subscription to the numbers, guys. We bigly appreciate it. Now, with me, folks, as is always every week, to my right, your left, if you're following along at home, the rhyme animal in the Blue Jays hat, cheering on the American League Blue Jays.
This is the
So-
future ALCS
So
series right here.
if the Blue Jays are hosting the Tigers down the road, who you
I'm going to Toronto, but I'll be wearing Tiger gear.
So you're gonna go to Toronto,
Get some of that street meat on the
okay?
overpass
Deal
there
with the
by
border and tariffs, and cheer on the Tigers in Toronto.
They got Donair. You ever had Donair?
Now, would you wear a Blue Jay hat and like a Tiger jersey?
No, I'm not that big of a Blue Jays fan. I happen to get this hat for free, which is one of my favorite ways to acquire anything,
Sure.
whether it be fuel
Yeah, that's kind of what you're doing now.
Free plugs,
or hats,
Electricity?
whatever it is.
Whatever it is.
carbon credits.
Credits.
I got a big carbon footprint right now, but I'm making it smaller.
You're doing your part.
What we're talking about is I got a new ride,
Yeah.
and let me tell you what, it's electric. Is there
Okay.
a difference?
I think EV,
I don't know.
electronic,
Yeah, an EV.
electric view.
It's got batteries,
Electronic.
Okay.
and it's lithium batteries.
Yeah.
So
Sure. That sounds like a lot of fun.
I was mad at you on the way in here. I wasn't coming because I was mad at you.
For what? What do
You said we were going out drinking tonight,
Oh yeah.
and then you
I had a change
canceled
of heart.
on me.
Yeah, I moved it to the Athletic.
So
I moved into the Athletic.
I wasn't
tonight.
going to come, and then I said, I like the show.
So you want me to charge your batteries 30% then?
So yeah, I was. I had the pedal to the metal,
Okay.
and it's still metal.
Okay.
Still metal pedals? Even-
And I was trying to get here,
Uh-huh.
Hall and Oates,
Yeah, Hall and Oates.
and I'm just a few minutes late, so not too bad.
No, we
But-
started a few minutes late. Just
Yeah, the new Mustang Mach-E. So far, I'm enjoying it. I don't know if that's something that could work into your. I know you like to be able to get gas at any time you want. Today, I spent an hour and a half.
I like the Grand Compromise, which is the hybrid approach.
Okay.
So I like that.
the Grand Compromise.
Yeah, the hybrid.
It's
I think
interesting.
Ronald Reagan came up with that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. Did you buy that from anybody of note or
Oh, the Maz.
the Maz? Tom Mazaway.
Yeah, I made a
Radio
deal
legend.
with him. I made a deal. I'd buy a car from him.
Okay.
Zott Ford in Holly, if you're out in the area.
Sure. Yeah.
But the deal is he's got to come on the show.
And is he going to fulfill the obligation?
Not tonight, but he says next week. He's got it on the calendar.
Wow.
7:00.
Wow. Next week, 7:00. The Maz.
That'll be the biggest guest we've had on.
Yeah,
Since
probably.
Probably Dom.
I mean, Dom probably number one, but yeah, number two would be the
Maybe
Maz.
Elihu, but he wasn't in the house.
No, he's actually going to come to the studio
He's
and sit
supposed
here.
to
And,
come here. Now, if I understood him wrong, or if, baseball, he likes to watch baseball.
Yeah, so do I.
He doesn't realize we have TVs because he's never watched the show.
Right.
But
Shocking.
he said, I haven't watched. He's like, I don't even watch my own show. So
yeah.
he's
yeah.
on Woodward Sports.
Woodward Sports currently. Yeah, Tones was saying. I'm sorry, Tones. Well, let me just introduce.
Oh,
Next to you.
Get a little long-winded sometimes.
Yeah, well, he can add some color to what you're saying. The Ant-Man. I'm changing his
Ant-Man.
name to the Ant-Man, like because he's Anthony.
Anthony
Tones.
Edwards.
Yeah.
Tones, maybe?
The Ant-Man. What's going on, Ant-Man?
Ant-Man. I'm fired up just like you guys here. I know we're going to discuss this, but last week on the show, everybody's burying the Tigers' biggest collapse in,
Modern day history.
the history of lead in the division. And now we just took out that team that caught us. And, I think we're dealing with all roses after here. Whatever happens, happens. And, I'm happy for them at least getting to this point. Now, can they make some noise against Seattle? We'll discuss that later. But going to Mazaway, I remember as a young lad, mid-teens, listening to Michigan games in the car, driving with mom and dad, and Maz was the halftime guy there in pregame halftime.
WJR?
Yeah. So I remember hearing his voice way back in the early mid-'90s from then, and now he may be on our show next week. That's pretty cool.
He says he's coming on, so
Awesome.
I'm going to hold him to that.
All right, I'm excited. We got a lot we could talk about. Yeah, everybody's got some stories for sure.
Oh, yeah. He's a native New Yorker.
Can we get?
Did not know that.
Can he bring D-Mac and Braylon on too?
Well, it might be a different kind of show.
Yeah,
With
I like
D-Mac.
it. I'll be prepared for
He
that
said
show.
he's not coming on without a free massage.
Well, I say
We'll have an open bar. We'll have the Detroit Distillery come back for
I
him.
was gonna say because Maz doesn't drink, and
Does not
D-Mac will
drink.
drink on his behalf. I'm sure.
He'll cover both bases.
Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Of course, next to Tones, the seat that sits empty. We keep that empty in honor of Charlie Kirk.
Yeah.
It'll forever be empty.
Jeez.
Freedom.
No. But
Freedom's
Richie
not
will
free.
be. No, it's not. It's not. But in the meantime, we got a lot of to talk about during libation today.
Oh.
So I'm gonna get right into it with some beers. Does that sound fair?
Yeah.
Okay, let's try
Do it.
Tasty beers or fine bourbons for our face holes to try. It's libation exploration with the numbers guys.
And we are back in Studio 8B. Today's beer of choice, courtesy of me, it's a luxury beer.
Oh,
I call it a luxury beer.
What's considered luxury beer?
I'd say $17 a 4-pack would make it.
That's pretty
puts it in
luxurious.
Yeah.
luxury status.
You have to pay a luxury tax on this.
I got this to the register. I was like, God dang, man. They really-
43s.
Yeah. Okay. So this is what it is today.
this is a pill that Tones used to take back in the
Yeah.
day.
when my energy was low. A B43 shot.
This is the legendary Old Nation Brewery. They won the shootout, the lime beer shootout, the challenge. And this is their B43, which is one of their hazy IPAs, but this is the grapefruit variety.
Okay.
So I knew Tones would go for this.
I'm always
7%.
juicing grapefruit.
You love the juice.
Yeah.
You got the juice now.
I got the juice.
65 IBUs. It's going to be a flavor journey. It's a special edition of their B43.
A roller coaster in your
It's
mouth.
exploding. Ooh. Head for the
We're gonna
mountains.
need a new.
Bush.
Mike.
Crisp, ultra drinkable, it says.
Ultra.
Ultra.
I like ultra.
Citrusy. You're going to like this one, Tones.
I think so.
Let's give this thing a taste. And while you guys are tasting it on the screen, I will put our, now legendary rating system that we use for every beer or other booze that we have here on the show. 5, you're going to be driving across town for this stuff. 4, you're going to buy it with no hesitation. 3, you're not going to kick it out of bed. 2, you'll choke it down for the show so you don't look like a bitch. And 1 is a hard pass, nastier than Flint's water, as is tradition. D-Dub, how do you rate this beer?
This is the most fragrant beer I've smelt in a
Fragrant?
mighty minute.
Is it fragrant?
Flagrant or
Is it-
fragrant?
I smell the hops, I think. Is that what that smell is? It sort of smells like BO.
Could be.
I
Could be
sniff
the
a few
grapefruit,
IBUs.
I was,
Can you tell how many by nose, Tones?
I was excited
Ant-Man?
Yeah, man.
excited to taste the Calypso.
Calypso hops?
Is that what that is?
I have no idea.
I thought it was
I have no idea.
a brand of music.
No clue.
Now that I have Sirius XM for 6 months.
Free with courtesy of the Maz. Not really not too hazy here, is it?
No, it's kind of light.
Huh.
A little lighter than
A
typical.
little lighter than I thought it was going to be. So you got 6 months of free XM?
Yes, sir.
Nice.
So I can listen to all the Calypso. There's a Latin channel.
Fox Nation. You get Fox Nation too.
I got Fox Latin Nation.
Tucker Carlson.
A
You get
totally
Tucker
different
Unlimited.
perspective
Yeah.
than the Fox News. This is I've had better. It's like a 3.8. It's not enough. There's just not enough there for me. Like it's a different. I don't taste the grapefruit, or that's grapefruit, and I don't know. I don't know grapefruit.
I'm getting like a light beer up front, and then it like turns into like a heavier, like the taste like intensifies and then lingers. You say when you first take a sip, you're thinking this is gonna be like a light beer,
Yes.
and then that taste just sticks around, and it feels like heavier afterwards. So. But it's a good flavor, though. I mean, I like the initial up front. Like, if it stayed like that the whole time, I think this would be a fantastic beer.
Are you getting enough of the grapefruit out of it?
Yeah, up front. And then, like I said, it just turns into, like, this lingering taste in your mouth that loses that taste, that initial grapefruit flavor, you know. But if you're judging this, like, in the first 2 seconds, I would give it a very high score.
Yeah. It's really crisp on the when it enters into your mouth.
And
It's
then
very
you see,
crisp.
like, it lingers, and then
Do you get
I'm
that
trying to explain
BO?
it.
Do you get that BO flavor a little bit? Is that what the
a little
B stands
afterwards. Yeah. That
BO.
lingering taste is like a BO flavor.
You know what? It's that weed taste
Yeah.
that I'm
what it is?
getting. Yeah, that I do not like. As a song my son listens to, that's the shit I don't like. That's what he's. That's a terrible song. Chief Keef or something like that.
Yeah. This is a weird one because, like I said, the first 2-3 seconds, I would rate it much higher. It's like the one
Yeah.
bite, everybody knows the rules. Like the 3 seconds, everybody knows the rules, and we'll get a higher.
And then it becomes fuller and weedier.
Yeah, and then I don't like that lingering aftertaste though.
Right. And then it lingers like the cranberry.
Yeah.
I gave it too high of a score just for the. 'Cause I like Old Nation
want
so
it-
The
much.
brewery.
I
Yeah.
want to give it more because I do like that upfront taste, but I don't know. This would restrict me from drinking a lot of it. But
I like what Jim was saying about the crisp.
yeah,
you know.
up front it's very, very light, crisp initially. I don't know if I had tried a beer that changes this much.
Chameleon.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Another perfect for the Ant-Man, the
Yeah.
chameleon. So that's what we call Daryl.
Just because I like the upfront so much, I'm gonna do 3.7.
3.7.
3.7.
I will say 7%. That's a nice feature.
Yeah.
Give it that. It's a luxury feature. I don't really like it all that much. I'm not really. You get any grapefruit taste? Like very little, right?
Right in the front.
Yeah,
Right
in the front. Well, maybe a little bit in the aftertaste. It's mixing with my Alp, my wintergreen Alp. So
Let's see.
I should probably take that out. But
know.
it's okay. I don't know.
I mean, it's interesting. It's yeah.
3.5 because it's 7%. Yeah, so I'm not going to kick it out of bed, but I'm not going to buy it with no hesitation. I'll tell you that.
I'm not crazy with the way that they centered this particular label on the can.
That's quality control QC issue out
Yeah.
there. Yeah, not
I feel
quality
like
value
it should
convenience.
be facing where I'm drinking, but I guess that might not be right.
Mine is facing away as well.
The label.
Yeah,
It should be.
I want to know what I'm drinking here, not the side of
You
the
don't
can.
like the labels going on the
Yeah.
other side. Okay, I get that.
We'll have to get Rich's expert opinion when he gets here.
I wonder if this would taste better with the top off.
Good point. Can't do anything about it now.
Now you're effed.
I got them here, but if you
Yeah, but
want to
I was
you want to
saying-
tap into
You want a
Richie's?
cup?
Yeah. Let me try it with the cup. I want to see if that might level out a little bit.
Cup? I'm drinking it out of the cup, so I couldn't tell you cup versus can.
I'll try it. Why not?
That's the first way I tried it was the cup.
If I let it breathe a little bit, I want to see how.
Oh shit!
how
We
that
have.
works.
Did anybody have bets at the beginning here? I forgot about that. I do.
am not on this game.
I had a bet at the beginning of the week.
That's not going to help. I have 2 team 6-point teaser, Rams 2.5, and Cards 2.5, minus 135, a 2-unit play. I'm sure you can still get it, but Rams 2.5, Cards 2.5, each lane 2.5.
Final line 8.5.
Yeah,
I had the Tigers in 3, so there's that.
there you go.
Jimmy, you know how I like to get on the. I get on these lines early.
Yeah, you jump on them
Monday morning.
Monday
Jump
morning,
around.
sometimes Sunday night even.
I got the Rams minus 3.5 at even money, no juice.
What was
Yeah.
the line?
Really?
Right before the game? Like
He said
8.5.
8.5.
Rams? Why that much?
Purdy's not playing.
5
Does a Mac
points.
attack?
Is it true?
Yeah,
Purdy's
Purdy's
not
out.
playing? Okay.
He's out.
Mac Jones.
Yeah, Mac Jones is in.
Gotcha. Crazy though.
Before we get any further, we made a glaring omission last Thursday.
Oh my dear.
Glaring.
I don't like doing that.
No, we usually don't.
I
My-
usually check my facts all the time.
I do too. My calendar and Mrs. Midwest's calendar failed us because we didn't have it in the calendar because you would think you wouldn't need to put this in the calendar. But Gagu, one of our number one fans, probably she's in the top 3 for sure. Has supported the show, bought beer for us.
Maybe top 1.
Yeah, I think maybe top 1. It was her birthday last Thursday. Do you believe that?
Actually, on the day of the show.
On the day of the show.
That's a glaring omission.
Glaring omission. Glaring omission. So we just wanted to take the time
Shame.
to wish Gagu a very, very happy, I'm not going to tell you how many birthday. And here I know she doesn't like to be on the show, but there's a picture of Gagu right there. And
Very nice.
see if Daryl knows what that is. You know what that is?
Is that a med bed?
I don't know what that is. It was Ann Margaret and Tommy.
Oh,
I'll tell you that.
that's right. That's right.
Tommy. Okay.
And Margaret, one of the all-timers.
Or Gagu. I think that actually looks like Gagu.
Gagu and-
So happy birthday to one of our number one fans, also my mother-in-law,
Okay.
the guy.
Oh, it's a double
All
win.
this time we thought we were talking about Judy.
No, yeah.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
So what's your mom's nickname then?
My mom is
No.
dead. So
Oh, my mom's nickname?
Yeah.
Oh,
for my little G.
Mima.
Mima. So Mima is your mom.
Mima and
Gagu,
Peepaw.
Mima and Papa, and then Pop and Gagu.
Pop and Gagu. Okay, I gotta get that straight.
Yeah, you got to get that shit straight.
I might have
Tones.
to write that down.
Yeah, get that shit straight. So Mrs. Midwest made these shirts for us. That way I
Very
said, yeah, we
cool.
should make some shirts. She didn't think about the yellow, not really showing up too good on the white, but that's all right. That's all right. She does.
All right.
She's a nice lady, my wife.
A quick sidebar.
Yeah, Your Honor.
My score went up 0.4 drinking out of the cup.
Did it really?
Yes.
Huh.
Interesting.
I still get a lot of BO in there.
It's a more level taste to me. Now.
A more level taste. Oh, we actually have a call. I didn't open the lines officially yet.
Then how do we get a call?
He
if
must
we
have had the
don't
number from last week. I don't know.
know? Is that like an illegal call?
No, I think there's no such thing as an illegal call.
Okay.
Toads.
Okay.
Just illegal people. No illegal calls. All right, let's get. This is something about Patrick from Halifax. I just have a quick comment. So here is. Let's get Patrick from Halifax here on
This is a multi.
We're big in Canada.
Right. I don't know why the Canadians like it so much.
Patrick from Halifax, you're live on.
People? Did you say illegal people?
I said there's no such thing as illegal callers, just illegal people. Was my quote.
Well, you know, this is consistent with how I've heard the show lately. I'm from Northern Ireland originally, and let me say, you haven't covered much Gaelic football, and you haven't covered much hurling, but that's okay.
Sorry.
But last week, someone, the proper term is Inuit, and First People, and someone may have said that the S word, the sass, or the E word if you're using it individually, and we just prefer not to. I'm a volunteer with the CCLU, and we prefer not to have that terminology used. And so I'm just calling as a courtesy.
Satchable, I believe, is what
I think that's what it was. That might have been the Savant that last week that said something about that.
I don't name names,
Okay.
but let's move on, and let's just get along, and we'll do the best we can. And you all, you have a good night.
Uh-oh.
And I'm here on behalf of the CCLU to make a recommendation that you follow the style guide and the manual, and you use the proper terminology, the preferred usage.
Oh, well, you know what? I got to say real quick, Patrick, before you run, that the opinions of the Savant are not necessarily the opinions of the numbers guys. I should put that at the beginning of every show.
Should be disclosed.
Right. Is there a style guide? Sorry, never mind. Go ahead.
There isn't guilt. You're not guilty by association, then, by virtue of you making that statement, and I understand. And let me say that if you're going to talk about beer, I have a couple of recommendations.
Oh, nice. Okay.
The Rickards Red. Rickards Red.
Yes.
Sleeman's and the Sleeman's Honey Brown
Okay.
are both good. And did you know that Jokers, an establishment in Windsor, brews their own beer? Windsor, Ontario. You might try their own brewed beer and see what you think.
I did not know.
And
I've been to Jokers before, but
Yeah,
I did not know they brewed their
Did
own.
not know.
Okay.
Well, we appreciate the recommendations.
Jokers brews as well as the Back Door, the karaoke place where I think you talked about it last week, where you've had breakfasts and karaoke, and I don't know what you have up there, the ham or down there, I guess, the ham and the sausage and what are the American import foods you get there? What are those breakfast sandwiches? The bagel. Do you get those?
I
Bagels?
never had the bagels there. But I have had breakfast there. That I can tell you for sure. And if I recall, that the breakfasts were pretty good. Yes. I think I watched.
Do you get the vegan 3-egg omelet?
No, I don't get that, but I'm pretty sure I washed it down with an OV, an Old Vienna. You recommend that, Patrick?
All right. If it's brewed locally, yeah. You go to Jokers and you get the local beer, and you get their handcrafted delicatessens that they have there. And then you wash it down with a good microbrew from the Windsor Music Factory, and then you have yourself a good night.
That's the reason.
They're
And you all as well. You have your.
Sorry, they're brewing beer too. The Windsor Music Cafe or Factory, whatever it's called.
Factory.
You all have a good night. I'm sorry. I got something in my throat.
Did Don Cherry have his own brew?
He's got something in his throat.
Don Cherry Wheat.
Yeah, Don Cherry wheat.
Yes. Wait.
I got one of them cherries and my throat in the stem.
Well, hey, Patrick, we appreciate you calling in. We appreciate the information and the correction. And maybe we'll talk to you. We'll talk to you some other time. I'll be sure to try to get my hands on some Rickards for next show.
And I like the Leafs hat on the head of that younger man. I guess you all are getting up there too, but not maybe the age of me and my bandmates. But We're doing the best we can, and you do the best you can.
We will.
No more Saskimos.
No, for sure. That I could see where that would be offensive. When the savant said something like that, for sure. Yes.
All right.
All right, partner. Hey, great. Thanks for calling.
Top of the night to you.
Top of the night, says Tones. That might even be
And
offensive.
remember, north to Detroit and south to Windsor. That's how it be.
That's true.
That is the truth.
I
Only
always
place
got to
in-
remind myself. that.
Only place in America you can cross the border and go north. Wait, how's that work?
Yes.
Go south
Go due south.
Due
to
south.
Windsor.
And go to Canada.
Yeah, to
How
Canada.
it works. And remember to pay your Rogers cable bill.
We,
for sure.
I don't like that.
Alex Lifeson said
I don't
something
like
about
that notice.
Rogers.
The notification I get on my phone there.
Alex is a chump. He has no recognition of soul. He just wants to play and play and play 1,000 notes per minute. No one, and hose effects. Don't get me started. Now, let me tell you, when Rush has every member of their band play every instrument, that'll be something. Until then, they're a bar band. Or maybe a beer store band.
A beer store. Yeah, if you're
All
in
right,
Canada.
that's enough.
Hey, Patrick, thanks again.
Have a good one. Go to Kelsey's tonight for your dinner. Kelsey's your neighborhood bar and grill.
It would be Casey's. God bless. God bless. Thank you. Thank you for calling again, Patrick. We'll talk to you soon.
Be good.
I think did he mean Casey's Bar and Grill?
I don't know. I'm not familiar with. I don't get over there that much since 9/11. Thank
Oh,
you
that's
very
true.
much.
Yeah, that is true. Here, let me catch up on some chat.
Don't get Tone started on 9/11.
It's too
No,
soon.
that's coming up, actually.
soon.
We're doing a different kind of show. We're waiting for Rich. We're not going to talk about anything important. So, well, not that that's not important. I shouldn't say that. All right, we got Dale
truth
Dub
is
in the
important.
house. Dale Dub, what's going on, Dale? He says, Old Nation never should have tried to improve the great M43. I agree.
Yeah,
I agree.
I prefer the M43 naturally.
Yeah.
Natural.
Everything I've had has not been as good as the original, the OG.
That was the
Keep
first pair, and it's been downhill since.
It's been, I mean, I don't know if that was actually their first, I mean, it was the first popular
it was
beer.
their
First
first
hit.
beer, wasn't it?
Yeah, the first one I ever had from there, for sure.
Okay.
Interesting thing is, if you go to the actual brewery itself, the brew pub or whatever you want to call it, they have one M43 called with unfiltered water, unfiltered
That's weird.
Williamston water.
Like, just well water?
I don't know, like what. I prefer my water filtered
I do like some,
traditionally, but
Traditionally.
I don't know. Maybe we can get somebody from Old Nation to explain that one to us one day.
Yeah, that would be kind of cool. That'd be kind of cool. Speaking of Mima says, "Happy birthday, Gagu! Great shirts, Casey. Heart. Oh, and Mrs. Midwest says, "Yellow was a poor choice." Haha. With laughies.
That's all right. You know,
The balloon really stands out. It should have done "Happy birthday, Gagu" in pink, and then the balloon in yellow. Maybe. I don't know.
no.
I don't want to.
I
Maybe
think,
you make the
I don't
shirts
want to
next
throw
time.
stones.
I think
Yeah, that's
Gagu
what-
got the
complain.
message.
Yeah.
Gagu got the message.
All right. I have some stuff. Tones over there on the Anthill.
Yes.
I'm sorry, the Ant-Man over there on the Anthill.
Anthill.
The Ant-Man. He turned me on to a 9/11 conspiracy documentary. Again, not beer or sports, but you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, I came across this. Actually, neighbor Stacy mentioned it to me to check out. So she had a friend watch it, and she was curious about it too. So I tuned in. I watched it on Rumble. Now I guess it's on YouTube as well. So it's free to watch. So anybody out there, you don't need to subscribe or pay for knowing the facts of our country and the true history. But you know, all of us have been exposed to anytime a major event happens, there's conspiracy theories, anything that's happened in history, right? There's somebody's trying to stir up something with some crazy theory. And we've all seen little things about, you know, why did the building just, you know, collapse straight down like that in a controlled fashion. But this documentary was like, it's 2.5 hours of all these events leading up to 9/11, facts about it, people in important positions in the government, how they were connected and meeting with certain people and financially tied to some of the military contracts that were awarded for going to war, afterwards in Iraq and Afghanistan, and stock trading that happened before, people shorting or betting against American Airlines and United, like a couple days before, like an extreme amount of, betting against those stocks, which like is way statistically improbable that unless somebody knew that was happening, that they were going to be in the news. And just covering all angles, like thinking that NORAD 6 months or so earlier was doing a trial anti-terrorism, run of what to do in case, planes were ran into the World Trade Center and the Pentagon. Like, it's too many coincidences along the line. Bush Sr. was meeting with Osama bin Laden's brother the day before, and they were investors in Carlyle Group, which got a huge contract from the government afterwards for going to war. Like a lot of just, when you start piecing this all together, there's pictures inside the towers of people installing what appears to be explosives. The day of it happening, firemen that were coming out and getting interviewed, were reporting hearing explosives in the middle of the building before it collapsed. And like, why would that happen? And the guy that made this documentary was a structural engineer. And he was like, he did a really good job explaining why a building shouldn't have that got hit that high up would have collapsed straight down like that without a controlled explosion. And then the Magic Building 7, which very few people bring up, or it's, when the anniversary comes, they don't really talk about that. But that was far off to the side, and that collapsed in a controlled manner too. And there was a lot of important documents in there, different companies, and they talk about the owner, the guy that bought the World Trade Towers like 6 months before. There was a big asbestos lawsuit that was coming up, and he was going to owe like $500 million in change. And when the buildings collapsed, the insurance company ended up covering everything and the asbestos claims, and the guy profited $1 billion on top, walking away with $1 billion up.
And this guy, I'll jump in here. This guy who owned it, or is the CEO of the company that owned it, either, or whatever you want to call it, he would go every morning for breakfast meetings at the top of the World Trade Center.
Yeah, there was a restaurant up there, right? On one of the towers. And for some reason that day, he didn't go. And when they had an interview after, and they showed the interview, and it's kind of awkward. He looks like he's scrambling to make something up. And he came up with, his wife set a dermatologist appointment that morning, and so he wasn't there. So every other day of the year, during the week, he was there meeting with the new people leasing his buildings, making sure they're okay, any questions, concerns. But for that one day, his wife insisted that he had a dermatologist appointment that he had to go to that morning. And kind of coincidence. There's other coverage where that guy was interviewed, and he was on TV. He says, "Pull it," referring to Building 7. And then like moments later, it just imploded. And it's just, there's too many different smoking guns. Like, this guy addressed every possible angle, the history of the CIA, talked about Pearl Harbor and stuff, how to get people, the Americans, to buy into something like going to war, you got to have a major catastrophe happen to get the public consensus. And so as Pearl Harbor, that they insist that FDR knew ahead of time that it was happening and just sat back so that America would overwhelmingly support going into World War II. The same thing happened with us going into Afghanistan and Iraq, which Bush wanted to go into. So I suggest you watch it. If you got any questions, like you're curious, take 2.5 hours. It's free.
2.5 hours?
Yeah, it was 2.5. I watched it last night.
Titanic wasn't that long.
But you got to be focused though. There's a lot of details. He's pulling stuff from documents. Like you really have to watch it closely though to get the most out of it. And I think you'll at least be semi-convinced after watching it that there was something fishy going on. At least it's not just a few people from overseas that planned something against the United States and nobody else knew about it.
Yeah, and you can have coincidences, and some of the coincidences, like the guy was sitting on the 9th row in seat 11 or something like that. That I don't buy. I don't buy any of that stuff. But some of these are just too coincidental to not add up to more.
Yeah, and
you know what I mean?
In the Pentagon, a week before, so Rumsfeld, who was Secretary of Defense at the time, announced that there was like $1 trillion or so missing from the Pentagon budget over so many years. And when the Pentagon got hit, it happened to blow up that budget office that had all the records of the trails of all the financials. Like just coincidentally blow up that spot.
That spot.
And there was a bunch of cameras on the Pentagon, but we only got to see one distant view that's obscure, where you can't even tell if it was a plane or a missile. It happened so quick. But he points out there's cameras all over, but nobody has those cameras. We just have one distant camera.
You got to assume that the Pentagon has to be the most surveilled building in the world.
There's got to be cameras all over the place. Every freaking angle should be covered. But we get one obscure view from quite a distance and not get a clean view of what happened.
That's amazing.
That's all that gets released to the public.
Amazing.
Yeah.
By the way, Rich is here.
What happened, guys? Is this Tones After Dark? Or?
No, we're just bringing the truth.
Yeah, we don't want to talk about.
Oh my God! This is what happens when you let a flat earther get the microphone.
I'm just telling our fellow Americans, don't believe the mainstream media. Do your own research.
Division. You're talking 2001.
This is
research.
A documentary that neighbor Stacy told him about.
Oh, wow.
Hey, but Tucker Carlson, I know the late great Tucker Carlson. He did a 5-part series, which I think part 1 and 2 are available.
Die?
No, I hope not.
Now, is a lot of his stuff overlapping this documentary? You think?
Quite a bit. The big difference is it focuses quite a bit on how the terrorists got to the USA and how they were living in San Diego and in Florida, and how Brennan was the not consulate. Who was it? Whoever's in charge of the embassy there.
Yeah.
And how he basically approved all the passports.
Yeah. Brennan, not a good fellow.
Right.
Not a good guy.
And you got Clapper.
Clapper,
You'll recognize a lot
guy.
of these names.
And they're still in the news now about crap how many years later.
Right.
These are not good guys running our organizations.
I didn't realize Mueller had such a big role at that point in time.
Really involved back there too.
Yeah.
But it's these same people that back then looked like they overlooked a lot of stuff and happened again. Like so people that were trusting to run the FBI and CIA are just bad hombres.
Bad hombres.
They should not be in charge.
Yeah. What was the name of it? You didn't say the name of it.
Codex 9/11.
CODEX,
Yeah,
right?
just search Codex 9/11 on Rumble or YouTube, free of charge. Watch it. Do yourself a favor. Open your eyes a little bit.
Blue Sky.
Yeah.
Also, what's the one that Trump has?
True Social.
Rumble?
Yeah.
There's some
I
cool
think it's
stuff
like
on
a
there.
free speech platform. Yeah.
I was actually in the browser. There's some cool things on there.
Yeah.
It's a dude version of Bumble.
That's right. That's right. Yeah, I can attest to. It was pretty interesting. An interesting watch. Now, Richie, you tried the beer. You tried the B43.
Are we going to cover JFK next week? Or?
That might be next week's.
He was also killed by the CIA.
Possibly the Pearl Harbor documentary.
FDR knew about it was coming.
We talked about it.
And we discussed
And,
is that if you were president at the time and you knew Europe was falling, basically, and you needed American support, Americans were totally against the war. We're coming off World War I. Nobody wants to get into another war. But you knew for the survival of our country, we had to get involved before it was too late, and it was just us versus Germany and Japan, and everybody else was gone. Like, would you let an attack happen for the betterment of the country?
No. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Well, that's the decision FDR had to make.
Why would you let an attack happen? Why don't you just
Because-
meet them halfway out in the Pacific and have a fight out there? It's
Because
still the same thing.
There was a lot of nobody wanted to go at that point in time into another
I
major
think
war.
a lot of people just like to talk.
No, that was the sentiment back then.
And I'll share a little secret that I learned today.
Agree
Yeah,
with
we
all
heard
that.
something else.
Yeah, something today. We were talking to our conspiracy theorist extraordinaire. It's not true, but
Gary.
reputable source. No, not Snoop.
This is a notch
Although-
up.
He said that the United States had cracked Chinese code or Japanese code, rather?
Japanese code.
Japanese code.
I saw that movie. Can't remember what it was called, but
And,
Well, the
and
Germans. There was a movie about the German code.
the Germans.
Is
It
that
took
the
them
one
2
you're thinking
years.
of with?
anyways, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to
It's okay.
interrupt you.
That's okay. Interrupt my story. It took them 2 years to crack this code, and that's how they discovered that the Pearl Harbor event was going to happen. So the choice that they had to make was let that happen, or don't let that happen, and then Japan would have to change all of their code, and we would not have that intelligence anymore. So you got to kind of look at it and say, what's the lesser of two evils? What might have happened had they known that we cracked,
Knew their codes.
knew their codes?
Enigma. Yeah, that was the German code, I think. Whoever texted.
What do
that.
you think of that beer, Reggie?
I think it's Dynamite. Is,
You like it?
Really?
Is that what JJ
I'm
said?
gonna tell you what. It tastes better.
Sure as what you said. Yeah.
It
Not
tastes
McCarthy.
better in a cup than with getting aired out a little.
Okay.
It does.
I'll buy that.
7%, Rich.
Look at your
ABV.
notes and what do
Yeah,
you
no,
got?
if I was here earlier, I think I would have had the top popped off, but I was just trying to catch up. Yeah, I mean, good flavor. I mean, it's we all like the M43, right? So it's the same thing with a little more, I guess citrus is what this one has a little bit more of. It's good. So it's like the M43 with a little bit more flavor profile from
Calypso.
Calypso. Thought that was a type of music.
Me too.
That is, I think, too. So Richie likes this.
Yeah, I'd
Richie
say 4 or
likes it.
5.
4 or 5.
We
good
are
one.
all over the map.
Man.
None of our
You
palates
gave four? Okay.
align on
I
anything.
think it's good.
No.
That was what,
likes that.
3.7? Where were you? 3.
3.8.
Three,
Yep.
okay.
That was 3.5. Did not care for it all that much.
Got the grapefruit.
I thought you would give it a higher score, JT.
I don't like that. It's got that weed taste, man. By the way, in this chat, the K for Conspirator, Gary K. Snoop is in the house. What's going on, Snooper? He says Enigma, as Richie mentioned, is the code, and then let it happen and gave us a reason to join Europe. I think that is the consensus between me and Tones. Anyway, I don't know. What
Yeah,
people
because
think.
if you're thinking if you let Europe fall, then our chances of winning are pretty low. If we didn't have England still hanging around there, right?
Right.
We would have been in a
Still
mess.
had Russia back then. Though.
No, Russia was.
They were our ally. We were funneling money
Yeah.
there. Didn't you listen to the Jimmy's podcast he sent us?
We were funneling money to Stalin. So
Surprised you guys watch anything I send you.
I don't know. I had 10 minutes on my drive in.
That's good. Yeah, Codex is the name of it. Snoop, you'd like that. Codex. Just search Codex 911 on YouTube.
Not
It's a-
Colex.
No,
No, Codex.
no, Codex.
Yeah.
Rich, something happened today. I don't know if you're aware of this, but the Tigers, they beat the Indians
Very
handedly.
exciting.
Guardians.
Whatever they're called. I refer to the Japanese as Chinese, so what do I know?
Don't do that.
Yeah, well, that's what I said. What's going on? We got the ALDS coming up. They're playing Saturday, first game out there in Seattle. Then Sunday in Seattle. Come back home. 2 games if needed. Definitely 1 game. here at
Tuesday,
Comerica Park.
Wednesday, right?
Yeah, Tuesday,
It'll be
Wednesday.
Interesting. I'm thinking we're going to have Scooble for game 2.
That's what. Who's going to start the first? Who's going to do the first game?
Probably Mize.
no, Mice.
No chance.
Well, he only
I'm
pitched 3
sorry.
Because he
innings.
only went
Yeah,
for-
yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we do pitching chaos in game 1?
We can't do
Might throw
that.
that rookie out there that is better a starter than he is out of the bullpen. That
Mountain?
Melton. Yes.
Yeah, maybe 4 innings.
Yes.
Something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
Game 1's going to be a mess, and it's going to if you steal that one, you're in business because then you have your ace. You got their ace out of the way. They're going to throw their ace at us.
Yeah, because they've been resting. So Ace 1, we'll have Scooble game 2. I think if we split and come back to Detroit 1-1, we have a decent shot.
What,
Yes.
Scooble pitched what? 103 pitches.
Yeah.
Is that a lot these days or no? I don't know anymore.
mean,
These
because
days, yeah, but not
It's a lot,
in the
but
grand
he's a
scheme.
veteran. Like this is the playoffs. I mean, who cares? Like
This will be day 5, right? Tuesday should be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 4 days off, and then Sunday pitches.
pitches.
it
And he
used to
should be
be-
ready for Game 5 too.
When
right?
we were kids, yeah, every 5th day, right? But I don't know if that's the way it works anymore, especially with a day off during the week.
I saw a quote I almost send you guys from Jack Morris, not Tiger Jack Morris.
Be very,
Twins.
very careful.
When he was with the Twins in Game 7, was it 2
When
World Series?
Jack Morris was the Tiger or
No,
the
the
Twins.
Twins.
91-ish,
yeah.
maybe? 90?
And one.
Kirby
Yeah,
Puckett was there
91,
still, right?
91.
So he's pitching in Game 7. He told the bullpen to like just sit your ass down. He's like, I got this.
Really?
And he pitched like 11. I think it was 11 innings, scoreless. And won the game.
He put any pitch extras?
Yeah, he picked extra. He told the bullpen just sit your ass down. I got it. So,
I mean,
like,
if I'm Scooble, if I'm the Tigers, they're not going to have Scooble after next year. Like, just this is
burn
your
him out.
shot. Like,
Burn him out.
Yeah,
Blow
I
his
mean,
arm out for somebody else.
I have
to
him
pay for
Game
it.
2 and Game 5 as long as his arm stays attached.
Well, so Game 2, then so you got an off day Monday. Then you would have 2 games.
I don't know the schedule, but
and
I
then an
guess he's
off
gonna
day,
get it.
and then a travel day. So there's a travel day Monday, and then a travel
Monday
day
and Thursday.
Thursday. So he wouldn't pitch again until Friday, which that's feasible.
Good to go.
right?
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you gonna save him for?
I like Tigers in 5 in this next series.
Yeah, especially
Really?
I do.
if you line Scooble up for Game 5. Yeah, I think
I mean, Seattle's never been. I mean, I think that part that plays in. They're definitely going to be around for a while. This is the Tigers' second year in a row. It's hard to say that, but it's
Yeah.
the second year.
their offense is pretty good though.
They've been there,
It's-
done that.
And I think we were 2-4 against Seattle this season.
No, we played them 2 series. Oh yeah, 2 and 4.
2-4, I
Thanks,
think
Dale. That's 6. If I
yes.
add those up, yeah.
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 6 or 7?
Yeah, they whopped us the second time.
What
around.
does that even mean, 6 or 7?
Oh, my kids do that all the time.
6-7.
6-7.
Oh, 6-7.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what that. I was trying to figure out. They were saying that. Is that what they do, Tones?
Yeah,
Is it-
6-7.
Oh, I thought
like
it was gonna
that.
be like one of these things. 6-7.
No,
I
don't
would
know.
say half a dozen or half a bakers, and I do something like that.
I'm not
That's-
sure
yeah,
where
that's not the way it goes, though.
it's some YouTube.
I know.
Video
Yeah, I've heard
that it
about it
came from.
recently. I don't know. Every time they see 67, they get excited though. So
Yeah.
6-7.
It comes up really more often than you think. That 6 and 7 would come up so often because
Yeah.
that's all at the house. 6, 7, all the time. Let me tell you what tell you what Snoop
And then
says.
Rich is like yelling at his daughter, "No, it's 69, dumbass."
the numbers
hell?
have changed.
you know, I am just slightly in with socially in the society still, not like my dad or anything. So
So I got a
I
question.
have heard of 6-7, but I only heard about it like a week ago. I
Oh,
would
this
say
is new
that.
to you, eh?
This is new.
Your daughters are older.
I got a
though.
quick question though. So after we were about to bury the Tigers last week and not even thinking they're going to make the playoffs possibly, what's a successful season after you had a 15.5 game lead, blow it, but then beat the team that caught you 3 games on the road?
Yep.
What's a successful season? To me, I think if we make it to the ALCS, that nullifies our collapse and makes it a successful season.
I think Rich will tell you that who cares about how you get in, where you get in. Just
Absolutely.
get in. And then, like Rich said, they have experience from last year.
But at least in round 2, we get a couple home games. You know, going on the road for 3 games, that's kind of crappy to
yeah,
have to deal with that.
But I mean, Seattle, Toronto, I mean, are you really... This is the
I'm
Tigers.
with Daryl. This smells like a World Series run almost. I mean, I don't know if they get past the ALCS. That's a 7-game series. I don't know, but I mean, I really like their chances in this series. And to me, it's like they're a young team. If I were general manager, I would have made a little harder push at the trade deadline. But I mean, whatever. This is who you got now. You're going to roll with the young guys. You got to figure some stuff out in the no matter what they do. You got to get more hitting here.
yeah.
And trade some of these guys because you know what, Dingler, you're not gonna get rid of Dingler, and we got some stud in the minors. You got to ship him off. You got to get some more hitting now
Yep.
because you proved 2 years in a row now. Let's say they get knocked out of the division series. This is a constant team that's going to be around for what as long as they have Scooble. that they're a threat. So you got to go for it next year, one way or another.
Yeah, we need
They should have done it last year.
We need a middle of the order bat that needs to be acquired somehow.
Okay, imagine we had like a Ramirez here. Like,
Even if we went after Suarez that went to Seattle,
Right.
Sure.
somebody decent.
Doing really good there, by the way.
Yeah, I mean that could have
is
been
that
a
where
nice
he's at?
addition.
Yeah, it's funny.
Yeah.
He's at
Yeah, he's
Seattle.
in Seattle.
Of all places, right?
Right.
I kind of feel, kind of disagree, agree. I don't know which one it is really. Disagree or agree. I'm
Distinctly different terms or the definitions for each of those.
the trade deadline. I'm fine with not doing anything in the sense that if you're just going to commit to your homegrown guys, but now you got to find a way to commit to Skubal in
Right.
whatever he's asking for, which is going to be the house.
Here's the thing about the trade deadline. I would be fine if they did nothing. They got worse.
Yeah.
Okay,
Look
the
at
only
that
trade that made sense was Finnegan, right? That's the
Finnegan.
only guy.
But
They
that's
got
all
rid
we-
of Morton because he was a negative. They
That's the
probably
only
got
trade that I liked.
But last year they gave away Flaherty, and they get better.
Got him. Yeah.
So who's to say?
I think Morton net negative probably.
net negative.
Yeah.
I don't even know who the guy. Who's the guy? The guy from Cleveland. He's back with them now. We traded. You remember he was hurt.
Oh yeah.
I don't even know if he's on the postseason roster because I want to know his
don't
name if you
think
walked in this door.
Right.
Yeah, who's the pitcher we signed? Was it Cobb that never pitched?
Never pitched.
The guy from Toronto,
We spent
Minnesota
like
was a negative trade.
Yeah, Paddock.
Oh,
But
Paddock. God, is he
we
bad.
signed Cobb for like 16
Oh,
million
Cobb,
and
yeah,
got zero.
Nothing.
out of
That
him.
was a terrible signing. Like, why would you sign a 38-year-old? You can't do that. Like, if you're
Yeah.
gonna spend $15 million, spend
What a
$25
waste.
million on an actual guy that's gonna show up.
Talk about a
and
waste of a
pitch.
signing. You
Dude,
got
that-
zero pitches out of a guy for $16 million.
The thing about Harris is that he definitely has revamped the minor league system. They bring in all these metrics. I'm sure all that stuff's great.
We got
all
the best
this-
minor league system.
Who
coming up.
cares though?
It's coming.
What's that do? I mean, that does
McGonigal.
not excite me. When McGonigal. Okay, great. What's
Yeah.
he doing?
What's he
Max
doing?
Clark.
Not helping us.
Max Clark. I've heard all these names, but I don't care about these guys. I want
I
World
think they
Series
got like
wins.
3 in the top 10. I think.
I think they do too, but like, are they coming up next year? Because if they're not, then I don't care.
I could see McGonigal coming. Yeah.
School, we
That
got
next
School
year.
for one more year, and I mean, unless they're going to write him a check for $400 million,
They ain't gonna do that.
Or do you trade him this offseason? And
maybe you do. I don't have a
know.
problem with that either. Just do something.
I don't want to lose him for nothing, though.
Yes, this offseason you got to figure it out. He's definitely at the best you're going to get from him right now.
Sure. Cobb ain't no Joe Flacco. We know that. He's sitting around eating potato chips and
the
he's
best
nothing.
pitcher in baseball for 1 year, or trading him with who knows what.
I don't care if they. I'm not saying trade him, but if you're going to keep him, then go for it. Like go for it.
Yeah, they either
trade
got,
a
if
couple
they
of these
keep
guys.
him, you got to sign a big bat this offseason.
Two
If you're
big
gonna-
bats.
Maybe two.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, maybe two.
What made the Braves arguably the best team of our
Definitely only the one to win
90s,
one
right?
World Series.
Right. They had made they signed Greg Maddux, but they had all these homegrown guys that were coming into their.
Or guys like Smoltz who they traded for early.
Yeah, I mean, even Smoltz I consider homegrown,
Yeah, right,
because
'cause he
they
was,
still spent some time in their system. And
He actually said he played for. I was listening to a game. He actually played some games for the Tigers, which I didn't know.
really,
Yeah, he was talking about it on a
Oh,
broadcast.
he came up
recently.
before he was even.
It was like one of those. You know how they used to in September call everybody up,
yeah.
so he did
which
get a
they
little
don't really
playtime.
do anymore. But I think he was part of that. So he was talking about his time at Tiger Stadium and stuff like that. So,
If you believe the minor league rankings, I think they're doing everything you're supposed to do. And
Yeah.
I get it, what you're saying, but here's the thing: one of my favorite guys of all time, Dave Dombrowski,
Double D.
because he brought the Tigers out of nothing
And he
to
traded
something.
he traded every prospect he could.
But every,
love that guy.
every time he made a free agent signing, these guys. I mean, I shouldn't say every time, but because obviously Ivan Rodriguez, right? But there's so many times that he just spent a lot of money on guys that just
I
were
like
trash.
I like Carl Skian.
Sean Casey.
Edgar
Placido
Renteria.
Polanco. I liked.
He had some good ones, but he had some misses. But I mean, I'll tell you one thing he didn't. Oh dear.
Jesus.
Can you believe what's happening?
I
in this
almost.
game right now?
Wow.
I took the
Wow.
San Fran plus 8.5, and then I was like, why did I do that?
Yeah, I went the other way. I probably shouldn't have.
This is a weird one.
Too many
so far.
points. Too
Wow.
many points for a divisional
They're
game.
going to be making documentaries on Rumble about this one in the future.
Jones.
Codex,
Codex.
whatever this is.
Codex Niners.
Niners, yeah, Codex
Did
Niners.
Stafford pay off?
Oh, jeez. That looks familiar.
Dick Cheney.
Let me
Get
just
off the-
catch up on the chat here before I change the subject abruptly. We got Snoop in the chat says, in the old days, Lolich pitched twice. I'm assuming in a
I
in a
think he
series.
might have pitched 3 times in the World Series.
Yes,
Probably.
3 and 7 for sure.
Oh, that guy got. But
Lolich
he
and
blew his-
McLean was the other guy that did it.
McLean.
Yeah, they pitched the crap out of the bird. Though.
Next,
The bird got-
Snoop's going to be telling you about Juan Marichal throwing 200 pitches in the NLCS back in 60.
Who's the last guy you remember throwing about 160 though?
Probably Nolan Ryan, but
Nolan.
I don't remember it, so I can't say
He
anybody.
had a couple, like 200 plus. pitches.
Well, he did it consistently. I will say maybe 140 or whatever he was at. No, but no, that guy that threw a no hitter threw like 160. He was like a bad pitcher. He pitched for the Tigers, and he had this no hitter, but he walked like 6 guys.
Was it not? It wasn't David Wells.
No, he wasn't. He was like a very average. He was like the most average pitcher you can think of.
What time frame are we talking here?
2012ish.
Really?
10. He didn't do it for the Tigers, but he
Oh,
did.
he didn't do. Okay, he played on the Tigers before.
Yeah,
though.
he did it for like the Marlins or something, but it was like, or the not the Capitals, but
Mike Maroff.
it was Washington, I think.
Mike Maroff.
No, he was a
No.
black guy it was a black pitcher, which there ain't that many.
Oh, it was a Dontrell Willis.
No, it wasn't Dontrell.
He was good in the
Jimmy will have to look that up on the break, but
I'll look it up on the break.
D Train.
Do you remember?
you would know that you would know him. Like you'll be mad that you.
You know, I saw some funny talking about no hit. There was no hitters this year, which is like
It's gonna be like most pitches for a no.
it's like an anomaly.
Yeah.
To have a no hitter.
Oh, really? No one threw one this year?
No.
I'll tell you, Caesars was given a deal. I don't know if you guys saw this, where if you put any sort of SGP in on a baseball game, they would enter you into the pool for if there was a no hitter. Had to be on that day. So a few times, and this was I don't know, maybe in August. I'm like, there has been not a no hitter yet this year. Can't think of the last time that's happened. So it's got to happen.
It's something like 12 years or something.
I got
Yeah.
it here, guys. It was Edwin Jackson.
Oh, I remember.
149 pitch no hit game in 2010
He was
for the Diamondbacks.
140?
149.
He was sporadic with the Tigers. Like sometimes he had some good stuff, and then he
I
was
wouldn't
just,
even if I had to guess his major league record, it'd be like 111 and 111 or
Yeah,
something.
I would say like a 500. You're right. I would guess a 500 pitcher.
But that was the last guy I remember throwing that many pitches because they were like, his arm's gonna fall off.
Finish that thought, Jimmy.
I'm
what
sorry.
You were saying. No, you're good.
About the chat?
About the Caesar, about the
Caesar's
bet that
no-hitter.
you were talking about.
Oh, that was just it. You just put one in, and then if you put 2 in, then you got basically 2 shares in the pool or whatever it was. It
Gotcha.
just never happened, so it was kind of silly.
That's one of those I don't know what the right word, cyclical maybe. Like sometimes there's none, and then other years. Do you remember when we were kids? There was not a lot of no hitters. Then all of a sudden, in like 1991 or 2, there was like 6 before
Right.
the All-Star break or something.
Yeah.
Like that. There was 2 in one game, going into extra innings, and the game ended. I think they might have ended with 2 no hitters.
I
I know that's happened before.
I just say I
crazy.
think there's not a lot of pitchers that are going to go 9 innings anymore. It's just the way it is.
right.
I do have some chat about this. 9 innings, no reliever in the 60s, says Snoop. He says, I do Scooble game 1 and 4. That's what he would do.
No way. Game 1 would be Saturday.
No,
or
you
Friday.
can't.
Is it Saturday?
No, I would do 2 and 5. 2,
Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Snoop. That would be 3 days of rest after
5. Yeah.
103 pitches, I think it was. It doesn't sound like much, but in this day and age, and he's throwing 101 on the last
2 and 5. You have a
pitch or two.
He's
I
like,
don't see it.
he is. Someone else said it too, but I was thinking the same thing. Like Verlander was the type guy that would
Yeah.
throw it harder at the end of the game.
Yeah, he would
Yeah.
dial it up at the end. Yeah.
Crazy. Very similar pitchers.
Putter. Hey, what's going on, Put? He says 6'7" means nothing. It means nothing. That's probably
I like
correct.
to hear that.
Snoop says that Paddock didn't make the playoff squad. Thank God. He said he also,
Negative trades though. Like God. Like I don't care if you don't trade. Just don't do negative trades.
right. At least improve the position a little bit.
I would have took the reliever He's been great. He's been fine. After that, like just let kids pitch from the minor league system or something.
Let Jake Rogers pitch. I like when Jake pitches. He
Did
said,
he play at all this series?
I was thinking about Rod. He has to be on the roster, right, as a backup.
I
But
saw him out there celebrating.
hey,
I think he did. Didn't he? No, he didn't. No,
I don't
I'm
think he
thinking
played.
the end of the.
He shouldn't have played. Dingler's far better hitter.
Yeah, no, I agree. He's another net negative. I know he's big in the clubhouse and everybody loves Jake and all that stuff. And I like Jake too, but he hasn't done shit this year.
No,
Nothing.
he's a 180 hitter.
Yeah, he is literally a
best.
180 hitter. Illich needs to open the checkbook in July, says Snoop. We kind of alluded to that. Fiance Lauren's in the chat. She says, "Hi guys," and she's now our number 3 chatter. She says, "What is on the shirts?" It says, "Happy birthday, Gagu." My mother-in-law and one of our top supporters here at the Numbers Guys.
Our favorite Russian
Number
listener.
one fan.
Favorite
Gagu?
white Russian?
Russian?
Spent some time in the gulags.
It does sound a little Russian. Yeah. Snoop said, "My bad. Lolich pitched 3 9-inning games in the
Yes.
68 World Series." There you go.
So men were men.
MVP,
Right there.
I
was.
believe, right?
Dale
Had to
Dub
be.
says Scooble needs to be traded this winter. Otherwise, you have a replay of Verlander and Scherzer.
I mean, here's what I do. I go to Scuba. I say, "What's it going to take? Like, just give me a number."
I don't think he's staying. I think
But
he's
his
testing out.
agent won't do it. Yeah, but that's the thing is like, tell me a number. If I like it, I'll write you a check. If not, I'm going to trade you. Like, that's all you have to do.
Right. I think Tones and I were talking in one of our production meetings that we want that's pretty laughable, isn't it? That we would want Scooble to win the Cy Young just to keep his value high enough.
Sure.
Because if he didn't, then obviously
He's
that's
going to win the Cy Young.
I
Like,
I
yeah.
think the move is you deal him this
I heard
offseason.
last week's show.
Yeah.
Get out of
You,
here.
you
guys.
get you get a good prospect or two. You get a couple good prospects from. You deal them and then spend some money on some bats
Right.
this offseason.
I think so too. And then Snoop finally he'll wrap up this segment of chat. He says, "I let Scooble walk. He's bound to need Tommy John soon."
He's already had one.
Yeah.
What
That's
does
what made it so
Dr.
good.
Six
Yeah.
say?
All right, I got one more thing on the while we're finishing this beer. I got we do a public service too. People request something and give us any request and we'll generally try to fill it for you. Double D heading to Vegas tomorrow and he asked me and the Numbers Guys to give some tips, some cool places to go.
I didn't know he's going.
Yeah, he's leaving for Vegas tomorrow morning and he said he's staying at Trump Tower. There
Is he
in
going with
Vegas.
his wife?
He is, yes.
Makes
So,
a difference.
That makes a difference. So, or maybe places to not
The
go.
game plan is a little different.
Yeah. It makes a
different.
pretty substantial
Well, no, you
piece of
wanna,
information.
I wouldn't go on my way to go to fancy restaurants and stuff. It was just me. I'm not talking about like any clubs or anything, but I mean, like, when you're with the wife, though, you want, she has to have a good time too.
Yeah.
Otherwise, she ain't gonna come back.
Right. Or, she'll just stay there. I'm going to say a place to not go I have here is a place called Bottled Blonde. That's going to be right in that.
Is that where they charge you $24 a bottle?
Yeah, that place is a ripoff. Don't go to Bottled Blonde. The atmosphere is not that great. They charge you a venue fee to go have a little teeny beer for $10, or it was more than $10, $14-15 for a beer. It's right by Blake Shelton's place, right on the strip, kind of center strip. Anyway, I would say do not go to Bottled Blonde, even though your wife may want to go there, and because it looks cool on the website, but not cool. Not cool.
Oh, that place that was on the strip you went to?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that was like off strip type thing.
No, that place was on the strip. Dub, you have any input?
3 a.m. I'm going to Herbs and Rye.
Yes.
3 a.m. Like, where can you go? Even in Vegas, the city that never sleeps. Hard to find somewhere to eat.
Right. And nowadays
This
it really is.
Cool place.
Is it open all night or to
It's
4?
open till
4, I think it is.
Yeah.
I would go watch
what's
this
that place,
show in the Sphere. I didn't do it, but
What's the place for breakfast? That's like steak and eggs for $4.
egg slut.
It's like the
there is
casino.
an egg
It's a
slut there.
casino.
I think the Egg Slut is a regular breakfast place, so they probably open
at
at
Cosmo.
7, 8 o'clock. I think, right?
I think there's one in
I think he's
one.
thinking of like the gold.
like on the downtown area.
Might be.
Yeah.
Because South Point has good.
South Point. I think that's it.
Okay.
Don't they have like really cheap breakfast specials?
They do.
They
Yeah,
have after hours. Yeah.
South
Half-
Point's closer to
next to
downtown.
nothing.
Opposite way. It's heading south.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But
What
it's
is
a cool
this?
place. I've been there. Nice place.
Yeah, I've never been there.
I might stay there the next time.
Yeah, no, I don't blame you. Nice sports book, real good sports book. The legendary Chris Andrews running the sports book. By the way, my wife chiming in. She says Peppermill. Peppermill. Not sure what that
Jim
is.
doesn't remember the Peppermill.
Yeah, I don't remember going to the Peppermill.
We went to a couple of cool places together.
Yeah, how about that Area 51 or Area 15, whatever
I
it's
don't know
called?
if that's DD's wheelhouse, but
I don't know, man. That place was cool.
I want to spend like a whole day and check out all the places inside of it. But I don't know if that's something he would like. But if I brought my kids, I would be spending a day there. So
Yeah.
Down the street from what's the place you like? That's the billionaire that you stay at. Was it Virgin?
Virgin, yes.
Down that street, if you keep heading down out of downtown, like there's a really good Italian like place that has very old school in there.
Okay.
I'd have to look up the name for Double D if he really wants it, but it's cool. It's like they got like a guy on piano and a black guy on drums, and they're just sitting there playing like just easy, like cool listening music. They have like it's surrounded by all old Vegas pictures.
Oh, that's cool.
It was a really cool a place to go to eat.
I would check that out for
Yeah,
sure.
that was awesome.
Go to the Italian American Club. I haven't been there yet, but definitely gonna do that the next time I go out there.
Yeah, you told me about that when we were checking out this place.
Yeah.
I didn't go there, but
That's got that old school vibe,
Yeah,
lounge singer and whatnot.
sure. Yeah, it depends how Double D. If you're going to be in the downtown area at all,
Where's he
if-
staying?
If you guys really want to party, he's staying at Trump. So he's over there by
he's
Wynn
on the other
Resorts
side
World.
off the strip.
Blue,
Yeah.
blue. What's the
He's
name?
close to Rio too, I think.
Yeah,
Trump
he
Hotel.
is.
Yeah.
No gaming there at the Trump.
Yeah, no gaming at the
Tower.
Trump. But I would say if you want to take go out
MAGA.
for a nice cocktail,
it's
it's all mega.
They're anti-gambling.
Wouldn't that be funny?
A lot of
I actually
There's a
walked
lot of-
into the Trump Hotel in Chicago. I had to check it out when I was there, and he does the one thing I remember is the gift shop selling all the mega gear.
I'm sure. Yeah, why not?
I know, right? I was just laughing though.
The Trump
because it is
2028.
very. I mean, I had to check it. It's very luxurious when you walk. I mean, like in Chicago, I don't know how many places have doormans, but that one did. It's like
Yeah.
very New Yorkish, I guess. I don't know. I've never really walked in any place that's. I would guess it's a 5-star hotel. I have no idea.
You're a Hojo kind of a guy, right?
not quite a Hojo.
Lots of gold.
They're still
right?
around. Yeah, all restaurants.
I mean, yeah. The missus, I don't think would care for a good old fashioned motel like my dad did. But
What else?
Speaking on that, just real quick, if you're ever in East Lansing, I know Ann Arbor has one. It's the Graduate Hotel.
I've stayed in one.
oh,
Have you?
Yeah, I stayed in one in Ann Arbor.
Did you go up to the top, the bar?
And I don't think there was a bar at the top
and
in
the
Ann
one in
Arbor.
East Lansing has this nice bar that's overlooking the campus and whatnot. But more importantly, the decor is like Howard Johnson's 1968
I believe that.
or whatever it is.
Yeah,
like
that's cool.
the retro, I don't like Sears catalog kind of look about it. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like the plaid couch
I know what you mean.
and the animal heads on the wall, and really cool. One of the coolest things, but it's really just it's not a real drinking bar. It's like it's open till like 11, maybe
Right.
midnight,
Right.
and everything is expensive. And
Yes.
is there an
Yeah.
outdoor patio at the Graduate there up there?
yes, but it's hard to explain. It's just basically you're on the top floor and you're inside, and then you can go outside, and there's couches out there and stuff.
Okay.
And beautiful view.
That's one
And,
place I haven't stayed at yet.
Yeah, if you can find a good rate on it, I recommend it.
Sure.
If you don't mind spending $300-400 a night, that's not really my thing. But we got it we went a couple years ago in August when they first opened, and it was like a special rate. I think we paid less than $100 a night.
Okay.
Awesome place.
Would you recommend that STK we ate at?
I was going to say that would be on my list. STK would for sure. If you go downtown, the laundry room, which is a speakeasy
Yeah.
for cocktails.
Where was that
Cocktail.
at? Was it in a casino?
It's down Fremont Street. You got to go past Evil Pie. Evil Pie, if you want to get dirty and have a late night pie.
2 a.m. slice.
Yeah, 2 a.m. slice. Evil Pie. This is all in Fremont. But yeah, I think laundry room's great. The other place, let me read some of the chat here because I think there's. Snoop says, never eat outside the casino. I'll text you my lobster house bill.
What
I would.
does that even mean?
My wife says we never made it, but 24-hour food was in the movie Casino. Was in the movie Casino. That was in the movie Casino? Peppermill?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Snoop says he loves the motion rides. Fiance Lauren says the Italian was so good. And then she says Rich was the place in Paris. That would be different than where you were describing, I think, Rich.
First of all, Lauren, see if you can find that name for us. But no, the place in Paris we ate at, it was like French cuisine. That was because of like we listened to some sales pitch. We got a free like $200 gift card to eat anywhere we want.
Gotcha.
So we picked this place in Paris. It was phenomenal, but very expensive. We used the gift card on it, obviously, just to get the experience. I mean, I'm sure like any of those places, you go in the casino, they're the 5-star restaurants. I mean, if you want to pluck down $400 or $500, I'm sure they're phenomenal.
Right.
Phenomenal food, and this was good. I mean, with the gift card, it made it like tolerable. But it's fun to do that.
Yeah. No,
When you're
for
down
sure.
there,
Now,
at
granted,
least
you
one time.
bought a $30,000 timeshare, but that's okay. You got the $200 gift card.
I did not. Even though they sent me over a Michigan State defensive back while the time I was at school, he was the coolest guy over. He's like, just let him go.
I always wanted to eat it. I never did. The Italian restaurant at Bellagio, like overlooking the fountains, like outside.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that would be
that's supposed
super
to be
cool at
one
night.
of the better ones
Yeah.
too.
But it's hard, and I think you got to book ahead of time. But
Yeah,
and probably it's expensive. But I think that would be a really cool dinner spot. But
for sure.
We're talking about Double D here, and price is not an option.
Not an object
But
for
I
double
would
D.
say, unlike what Rich was saying, even if I was by myself, I would go to the nice restaurants because how often do you do that when you're
Yeah.
home locally?
I
here?
like
But
Sinatra's and Win too.
I was
What
just going to
I
say
saying?
Sinatra.
No, I just said one
You were
time.
saying if you were single that you probably, if
No,
you're
I
with your
didn't.
wife, then you probably go to a nice restaurant or whatever because you want to keep them involved or whatever.
like one nice restaurant.
I would say go to the nice restaurants. And my recommendation would be if you're with your old lady, go sit at the bar. This was our favorite thing to do. Go to the bar, have a cocktail, and get one meal, split it. Hell, if you need to go
Sure.
to 2 different places in the same
Yep,
night,
yep.
get 2 dinners. But it's just fun to get a nice taste at least. Half of a
yeah.
8-ounce steak becomes 4, and that's fine. If you have an appetizer in there, it's probably a full meal.
Well,
Right.
herbs and rye though. That's not expensive. That's
No,
not right.
no,
not by
that
Ve-
was
not by
that
Vegas
I'm
was-
standards.
talking like
No,
a place I want to go to. Like if you want an experience,
That's separate.
That's
Herbs
different.
and rye is separate. Is
Yeah.
a separate thing. I'm
The
talking
Italian
about
place was cool as hell too. That was $100
like-
bucks. You're in and out.
I'm talking about like Gordon Ramsay's probably not the highest of ends, but it's still higher than my
Sure.
price range typically
Right,
is.
right.
Go get the beef Wellington, split it with your old lady. Then you know what? If in 3
You that
hours,
chef that died now?
you're-
What, Anthony? What's it?
Anthony Bourdain? The original Ant-Man?
if you're hungry,
Originally.
you're still hungry. Go do another one in a couple hours. We went and checked out. The only place that didn't work for us was at the Sahara.
Bizarre Meat.
Bizarre Meats. We got there later, and that was the only one that wasn't like super accommodating. Like just wants to,
Yeah.
make everybody happy. That one was sort of like, we're kind of closing,
Okay.
but we still got an appetizer or whatever. And I think that's the way to go because yes, Rich is right. You can spend $300 at the drop of a hat. Or if
Oh,
you
easy.
spend 150, but you still each had a drink.
Oh, I'm 100% with you. I was just talking about for like a full meal. But yeah, splitting a meal, like check out as many places as you can. I mean, that's part of the whole experience, right? Because you do things there that you're not going to do here. So
I almost think that is the whole.
you can't get
at this-
comp, Gary, unless you're gambling like tones.
I almost
get
think
$500
No,
Yeah,
you can't be like I've sat before and gambled for an hour. You don't get comp for shit. Like
Not anymore.
I think nowadays you go to Vegas to eat.
yeah. It's a,
Not
it's
to
a
almost
gamble,
right or
not to-
entertainment.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah, or but I mean the shows are a whole nother ball game,
The shows are, but I'm talking about like if a lot of times you just go see a singer, right? Because they're doing residencies there, so you can go check out like someone cool that's playing there.
We're in an interesting time right now that
Magic shows.
I think a lot of you guys probably heard about the everything going on in Vegas with everything's down in terms of attendance, and it's all related to the way that the price of everything has gotten out of hand. So I have a feeling in the next I don't know, 6 months to 3 years, things are going to come down or something is going to change.
Yeah, something's got to change.
Because it's gotten silly.
I would say, Double D, go to Bizarre Meats and let us know how it is. Because that's the one place in Vegas that I've wanted to eat and have not ate at.
Well, it moved, right? It's not at Sahara anymore?
I don't know if it's at Sahara
not
anymore.
at Sahara anymore. It's moved to somewhere farther. Was that south down the strip?
I think you're right. I don't know where. I'd have to look that up.
It's probably Bellagio, I want to say, but you look it up, find it out,
Yeah.
and that would be the perfect place for Dave.
That would be a good place for Dave, I think.
A lot of exotic meats.
Meats, yeah.
Yeah.
And then on your way out, I'm going to give you one more thing, and we'll move on. Stop at Virgin Hotel, which is right on, is that Colville? And
I don't know.
I can't think of the name of it. Dang it. I don't think it is. But anyway, it's right on the way to
Kitty
the
corner
airport.
to MGM.
Yeah, kind of, right? And
Behind it, yeah.
it's right across from the strip club that was in Vegas Vacation, underneath the canopy.
You saw Vegas Vacation?
Yeah, I saw it. I like Mr. Papa Giorgio. But anyway, stop there and
Oh, I
get.
thought that was a funny movie.
There's a place there called Cassie's Beach Club, and it overlooks the pool, their whole pool area there. You could sit outside or sit inside, doesn't matter. But they have what's called a meze platter, which is 3 different dips. One's like a whipped eggplant, one is a whipped ricotta, and I can't think of what the third one is. But we make it a point to stop here, even if we're not staying there. We still go there every time, and they give you this giant, like puffy pita hot. You open it and steam starts pouring out, and you dip it in these dips. And I'm not like a vegetarian, obviously, but this stuff. It's there's no meat, but
So
it's
this is a restaurant
delicious.
that overlooks the pool at Virgin?
Yes, yep. It's worth
Sounds
the
good.
stop. It is delicious, and like I said, every time we go, we make it a point to go there. Me and Mrs. Midwest, and I know your wife, Mrs. Double D, would absolutely love that. So
Yeah,
that's going
that
to be
sounds
my
great.
recommendation.
I'd like to meet her.
Never met her,
Mrs. Double D.
Mrs.
Hey,
yo.
also, before you cut us off here,
Yeah.
Tones will tell you go to Italy. I've never been.
I love Italy.
My favorite
Love
place
it.
may have been Carbone, which was in Aria.
I've heard that's great.
That's a good one too.
Yeah, I've heard that's
I
really
think
good.
it's Aria. It's one of those two that are right across from each other.
Yep.
And Delicious sat at the bar, same there, but we got like 2-3 meals.
At Carbone.
6-7 meals.
Split it,
Six,
split it up.
seven.
And just ate a little bit of everything. That was our before we go to the airport place, and it was awesome.
Yes.
Very good.
Okay, let me catch up here real quick, and then we got to move on to sports. Man, we only had number 3. Holy shit. What was this here? Okay, Double D voted for Trump and got a free room, says Snoop. If that's true, they owe me something. My excuse, this is fiance says, my excuse was we weren't even engaged yet in relation to the timeshare presentation.
yeah.
Oh, this could be a different answer to a different question.
Yeah,
All
right.
right.
And we weren't buying a timeshare. Had good laughs at that meeting, though. Putter in the chat, he says, Seagulls,
Oh, Beanie
1941.
Siegels.
Seagulls, 1941, at the El Cortez.
El Cortez.
On Fremont Street.
Yeah, he was a
That's one
gangster.
one of your favorite places.
That's a
the
cool
El.
place. If you're looking for a
I would like to check
borderline,
that out. I like gangster places.
sounds
yeah,
fun.
one of the older places in Vegas, if not the oldest, and it was one of it's
Bugsy Siegel?
almost like a boutique hotel. There's 20 some odd rooms that have all been redone, like they're unique.
Oh, I would love to check
And
it out.
it's like, because I don't know about staying over there, but like Circa's awesome, but Circa's brand new. El Cortez is old, but they
Yeah.
redid these rooms and they are pretty awesome looking.
Yeah,
So check
That's
that
a good
out.
tip. I would definitely check that out.
Yes, sir.
that does sound good. And
So
actually,
that's what you need to know on Fremont, because you can run into some. Like,
Some
I don't see
rough
the
places.
the Detroit place being that nice.
I
It's
agree.
pretty nasty in
I
the bar
agree.
area.
I think
Yeah.
you only stay at Circa, but the
right.
Cortez,
That's what I always thought.
Look at those unique rooms that they have, because all the they've got more rooms than that. Just look at those unique ones.
just the unique ones. You
And-
don't want to look at the other ones. Yeah. Although
No, I don't think
he's
so.
not staying there. He's staying at Trump. But I will say that laundry room that I referenced earlier,
Sounds
the
cool.
speakeasy that's on Fremont Street, the reason it's called the laundry room is it was the original laundry facility for the El Cortez. So it's kind of across the street and down. But yeah. Rich and I might go to Vegas for dips. Yum.
Dips?
Says
Who is she,
fiance.
Martin Short?
Fiance said that. Trip is booked.
Yeah.
Thumbs
yeah.
out.
It's almost worth it, man. I'm not it's just I can't explain how good these things are. Because it's not something that would be in my normal profile of things I would like. You know what
Like
I mean?
different kinds
Delicious.
of hummus and stuff like that.
There's no hummus. It's hold on. Casey's in the chat. She says, you would love it, Lauren. Cassie's, not Casey's, but Cassie's is my favorite of all time. Mush, do you remember what those 3 dips are? Rich needs to know. And then Putter says, the Golden Nugget is very nice as well, sure. Probably the only other place you could stay besides the Circa. What do you think about Plaza, Putt? What do you think about Plaza Hotel? I would totally
I'm
stay
actually
at Plaza.
surprised that
ringing that bell
the
for a while.
Nugget is considered night, because that's once again one of those grimy. Like, I don't mind playing blackjack there, but
At where?
Golden Nugget.
Really?
The
I think
Golden
that seems
Nugget
pretty nice.
20 years ago was really nice. I went back, 3
Right.
years ago,
I
and it
wasn't there
was
20
it
years.
was not as nice
No.
as I remember it
It's
being.
kind of like the D a little bit. I mean, it's just like, I don't know. It's kind of.
I don't get that vibe from
But
Nugget.
honestly,
I don't know.
I liked it. I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't mind.
Do you have a
them
fucking
places.
problem with Golden Nugget, Rich?
No, I just
Come
want
on.
to stay in the room.
Okay. I gotcha. I gotcha. They have that cool pool with the sharks swimming in it, right? At
I
Nugget?
wouldn't swim
Oh, I
in
didn't
that.
see that.
Yeah, I think so.
I wouldn't swim in
So
that at all.
Bugsy though, when he was the first guy to dig dirt there, right?
I think so.
I think it's
Was
like the
he on
original
the?
gangster.
He actually found it on this. Like, he was on the Strip originally, right? Sierra or whatever the first place was that he built.
I don't think that's right either.
Or
I
was
think
he
it was a
downtown when
downtown
he-
thing.
Yeah, downtown was definitely the first.
That was the first?
thing.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
where he started his stuff.
The strip was like just being out in the country, I think.
Yeah.
I'm sure it was. No matter where you were, it was probably all just
Desert.
nothing.
Right. In fact, Plaza was Plaza Station, which was a train station at one point. And the hotel that is a Derek Stevens joint, right a kitty corner from there, it's the first one past Plaza. So you start at Plaza and then you walk to your right if you were walking towards the end of Fremont Street, the other end. Can't think of the name of it right now. But I think that was actually the first hotel in Las Vegas, period.
Is that the Like, they just got rid of their. I was just here on Visa, and they just said they got rid of their dealers there. It's all
That's
All electronic.
you're talking about.
West, something West, or
No, I think it's Golden Gate.
yes,
Golden
that's
Gate,
it.
that's it. That's what I was talking about. Yeah.
Totally, I was thinking of yes,
That was the
Yeah.
original.
Golden Gate.
That was the first hotel in Las Vegas, just period, was the
Really?
Golden Gate. Yeah.
That's what it was originally called. Too.
I don't know if that's what it was originally called or not, but I know Plaza wasn't far after that.
I don't know, but El Cortez is very old.
Very old. Yeah, for sure.
Very old.
For sure.
One of my favorite place to play now, currently.
You like the L.
When we were kids coming up, playing on the strip, there was places you could go and play blackjack for a relatively low price.
Mm-hmm.
Not anymore. But now you can go to El Cortez and still have like $5
$5
blackjack.
tables.
yeah, that's cool. D was I think only was playing for $10 a hand at the D, but then you had to put in like the dollar bonus
Oh,
thing,
yeah,
which was fun because every time you hit a blackjack, you got the spin for extra bonus dollars.
That's cool.
Yeah, I mean it was fun the first 10 minutes when I hit 3 blackjacks, but then
Yeah. It wasn't as fun after that for the next
I like
3
playing
hours.
at the
so-
Plaza.
it was cool because I got like a $30 bonus, a $20, like a couple 20. So I was up, and then you just slowly watch it.
Yeah. Watch it go down. Then the Plaza, what you were saying, Tones?
That was fun.
That was a
play
fun
the
place to
tables
play.
There. Yeah.
Yeah, that was the first time Mrs. Midwest.
Definitely cheaper in the downtown area to play.
Yeah,
for sure. Right?
Yeah, for sure. For sure. Okay, so Casey's, my wife says that dip is bean, and then there's an eggplant, and then there's a ricotta.
All right.
All right.
Sounds good.
And then Putter says they did renovate it. It's supposed to be pretty nice. I think that's in relation to the Plaza, I believe. And then Fiance says, Casey, I'm sold on the dip. Rich, you're going to have to fly to Vegas for some dip. Sorry about this. And then
Let's book it.
Putter says the Detroit mob owned the Frontier.
I think it was Putter talking about the Nugget.
It could
'cause
be
he
the
said
Nugget, too,
Yeah,
yeah.
because he said it was nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Nuggets, nice. Yeah.
Nugget is nice.
All right.
How you doing, Putt, by the way? Hope you're doing good. I don't know if I said that already. Let's go ahead and talk about some season win totals that we had made predictions on at the beginning of, it was before college football started for sure, before the preseason started. Yeah, we talked about this. And then actually when Putter and Dale Dub were on, we had talked about this as well. But let's just check in since we're a quarter of the way through the season. Let's check in to see how we are doing on our season win totals. By the way, the winner of this, between the four of us, gets all expenses paid trip, courtesy of the other three, to the Hilltop Bar and Grill.
Nice.
All expenses paid, including unlimited beer, booze, whatever you want.
I like the sound of
Yeah,
that.
I'm getting 2 burgers that night.
You're not going to win. I'll be getting the 2 burgers. Here we go. So Richie, he had the Raiders over 8.5 at plus 240. Right now they got 1. If one of us, one of our accountants here could tell us, is he on pace?
He's not on pace, but that next one looks pretty good.
The Dolphins under 6.5.
That
I like
looks-
that.
looks
One
sexy.
win. So that one is definitely on pace. The Giants over 5.5. They got one. We're a quarter of the way through.
That's 50-50.
But they just put in dart and just beat the who they beat last week.
They got
Somebody
big
good.
momentum, and they're playing the
Saints.
Saints this week too.
Yeah,
This is
that's
gonna be the
that's
week.
gonna cash.
You're gonna know everything you need to know
That
this
could be
week.
a cash money.
Oh yeah.
I think that's going to cash.
I'll tell you, yeah, you're right, because the Saints leads into the next pick, right?
Yeah, Saints under 4.5 at plus 180. Richie, they got 0 wins so far this year.
That's
and you're
looking
under
good.
4.5.
That's a good card so far. I mean, obviously,
Yeah, nothing wrong with that.
the Raiders are in trouble, but
Of course, we're not taking the rest of the schedule into account at all for this, but that's all right.
sure.
Let's just see how we're doing so far.
Projection.
Oops, what did I do? That's not right. Let me try this.
Beep, boop.
Let's move on. Beep, boop, beep, boop. Why can't I do this? There it is. Okay, Ant-Man. The
Ant-Man.
Ant-Man from the Anthill over there. The Ant-Man's got the Chargers over 9.5,
Locked.
even money.
That's a lock.
They're at 3.
Lock.
Yes, you're on pace. The Lions over 10.5 at minus 105. They're at 3 wins. So
Lock.
Lock it up.
yeah, let's lock it up. The Vikings over 8.5 at minus $1.10. They're at 2.
Lock.
Gonna need some accountants
I
help
want to say
here.
it's a lock.
It's gonna be a half. It's gonna
JJ
be about
don't look
right
good.
on pace right now,
Yeah, pretty close.
depending on that 17th game.
And the Commodes over 9.5. They're at 2.
I'm not buying that one.
Don't
That's
like
a
that one
loss.
too much.
That's a loss. All right. Let's move on to the next one,
Say 3-1.
which is D-Dub. D-Dub. He's got
Good
the
shot.
Steelers over 8.5.
Thank you.
At plus money on that
Thank
one.
you.
Plus 122.
That one looks good now.
That looks good.
I'm not so sure I like it any more than I did before.
Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. The Chefs over at 11.5.
That's
I don't need an
shaky.
accountant to tell me that's not on pace.
That's
It's not on pace, but I think that I like that one better than the Steelers.
Okay.
I think they're going to go on a 5 or 6 game run here.
All right. The Bears over 8.5 at plus 120. They're at
This is
2.
right on pace with Tone's last. What was that?
Unless they
Flip a
catch,
coin.
with the new coaching staff, second half of the season, they get some groove going. But I don't know. It's going to be tough.
Impressive win after he got in a fight with that halftime gal.
Yeah. But
Ben Johnson's pulled off the
I'm
victory.
kind of taking Ben Johnson's side in that, by the way. Who
She
asks those
had
kind of
a-
stupid fucking
questions. On top of stupid questions, she had that stupid look on her
Yeah,
face.
she's just stupid.
Smiling
That
at him,
broad
like,
is
why are you
stupid.
smiling? And why are
Right.
you being confrontational?
looked like
Right.
she was
It
from
was weird.
MSNBC or something.
She did.
I was going to say something different, but
Okay.
if it's MSNBC,
CNN.
it's
Beat-
Oh, yeah,
MSNBC.
CNN. It was CNN.
You were going to go with just 3 letters. You got the Eagles over 11.5. Man, that's looking good. They're at 4. Even money.
They are on pace for a 17-win season, which hasn't been done since the ever.
Yeah. Well, that sounds about right. And then, I still got to get mine out here. What did I have? I had the Broncos over 11.5 at plus 330. They're at 2. I don't think that's good.
That's
not
Broncos
looking good, right?
They got a nice booster last week against the Bengals.
Yeah. Well,
I think that was false.
I think so too.
False
I mean,
hope.
plus 330 is always going to be a little bit of a long shot.
Absolutely, good point, Rich.
Unless you
Good
got
point.
the Raiders under 4.5 at
That's
plus
looking
400.
beautiful.
That's looking pretty good.
Is it?
I think they're going to win.
Well, we're
five.
You're
a
on pace
quarter
for
of the
4.
we're a quarter of the way through the season.
You're on pace for 4. There's no leeway there. If they don't do exactly what they did in the
4 to
first-
1.
There's
Of
an
course, there's
extra
not going to be
game.
any leeway.
There's an extra game.
I understand.
You don't.
The Bucks over. I'm going to win this, by the way. The Bucks over 11.5 plus 310. They're at
These
3
I like the gamble in you, Jimmy.
yeah,
40% chance.
3 or 4 to 1 every time.
every time. And then the Cowboys under 5.5.
You're playing chess and we're playing checkers.
You guys
over
are
here.
taking minus 110s and shit. What are you doing? We talked about this on the show. that it's never as close as as it should be. It's not a very efficient market.
You got to win one.
Just got to win one.
We got to
Gotta
win
one.
3 to
That's
have a
right.
sort of a tie.
I understand. That's why I did
And
that.
we still will lose, I believe.
Like Richie, I'm playing chess. You're playing checkers.
I already said that within the
Did you
last
say that?
2 minutes.
I'm sorry. I tuned you
I
up.
had to emphasize that.
Calling the
trivia?
masters of
What?
facts, the
That's
sultans
we're
of
only at
facts,
trivia.
the czars of knowledge that is
It's a sign of a good show. I'm out of beer, though.
Guys,
Oh.
trivia.
I have a PBR that's cold over here. Numbers Guys Trivia. Numbers Guys Trivia. We do this to determine who's going to be
Cheers.
buying the beer next week. If everybody gets it right, I got to buy the beer. If everybody gets it wrong, I got to buy the beer. And if only one person gets it right, or wrong rather, then they will be buying the beer the following week. Today's Numbers Guys Trivia is... There are 11 of them. 11 of them. All you have to do is name one out of those 11 people in the MLB that had hit 3 home runs in a playoff game.
3, one game.
Yep. Out of 11 players that have done this, name one of them that have hit 3 home runs in an MLB playoff game. And I will reveal the answer
There's 11 of them.
later on in the show. There's 11 of them. So pick one out of those 11. You just got to know one of them. You don't have to name them all. Don't even have to name 2. Just one. I'll give you guys the answer later on in the show. Snoop says Giacalone, Zarelli, and Tocco that owned the Frontier. Is that what you're saying there, Snoop? I'm thinking. Probably. All right. While you guys are typing that in, let's move on to the next segment, to the next episode. Where is it here? Here it is. Okay.
Who's that numbers guys fan sliding into our DMs? Is it a request for Tones to chat about his PMs? Or for Dubs to tell us he's a hilltop man? Maybe it's for JT from the Proud Boys clan. It could be for Richie. Queens Bar is where you'll see him. You never know what we get. Sliding into our DMs. Sliding into our DMs.
All right, you guys at home probably know this, but we have a huge social media presence here at The Numbers Guys. We are at The Numb Guys with a B, N-U-M-B Guys on X, also known as Twitter, if you haven't been around for the last however many years. We get DMs via Twitter, X, and D-Dub likes to read them. Give us a read.
I still call it Twitter, but they go by X. Yeah. Quality, value, convenience.
Ollie's.
Sweeps week is coming up.
Ollie's.
We have a thought about what could drum up some ratings at QVC Group. And I was thinking about this one for a while, and I couldn't figure it out. But then I realized they said the Twit Pick.
Oh, they sent you a Twit Pick.
Do you know what a Twit Pick is?
Yeah, go ahead and put it up there.
Is that,
there we go.
Fire
no.
it.
This is
Comfort Foods. In the Kitchen with David. That's their big show. Now we got In the Kitchen with David and Richie. Sweeps week.
What are you doing behind David, Rich?
Oh, it's a good picture. I'm actually just happy it's a good picture of me.
You know what we
That's
haven't,
a nice picture of you.
we haven't mentioned for a long
Smiling.
A little shine off the head there.
Yeah, for sure. Little Mr. Clean look.
I see you get David wearing headphones for this too.
Look how
Richard,
happy
that's
kinda
David
cool.
is in that
Richard, there's
picture.
something we haven't mentioned in a long time that we did early on. It's a reach around.
Oh, we have not talked about that in a
never talked
while.
about reach around.
Yeah, that was such a staple from the first season.
Everything has its run.
David Venable is this guy's name.
Oh, yeah?
He's a big deal in terms of the shopping networks.
I've never heard of him.
Is he
Yeah,
related
he was a
to
big
the
free
coach?
agent.
The
He was a
coach
big
for
free
the
agent
Wolves?
in 2018, and QVC locked him up for a 10-year deal, unheard of at the time. But David Venerable, In the Kitchen with David,
The Kitchen with
sells
David.
a hell of a lot of New York cheesecakes.
Oh, I bet he does. He's actually QVC's, it says right here, Resident Foodie presents Comfort Food Shortcuts. Rich, looks like you're comforting you're comforting David
You're
Venable
comforting
right
him
there.
while he's making comfort food.
Show that again, Jimmy. I have
sorry.
a feeling that he might be wearing one of Richie's vests.
That looks like something
Yeah.
Rich has
Did you
worn
share?
before.
Did you buy a QVC and then
I
give it
really
to him?
do appreciate the collar underneath the vest look. My kind of guy,
They
obviously.
woke up together and David Venable just put that
Is that
vest
picture
on.
taken at Queens?
That might have been.
Oh.
That's interesting. Hell, that might get some ratings. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Is there any-
If it doesn't, I don't know what does.
right?
How exciting to get some Gilmore Girls love on this show. Such a positive show with strong values for our country's youth.
That was last week, wasn't it? We were talking about Gilmore Girls.
We did.
At General Federation of Young Women.
General Federation of Young Women. Well, no. I
don't know if that's pointed at
Stars
me
Hollow.
or-
I don't know. Oh, that
Probably
is.
pointed at me.
Stars Hollow.
Yeah.
Whatever. I'm not perfect, so I should tell you. I'm only telling because as a courtesy for you to seek counsel. And you're going to have to get out of Michigan, Southern Ontario, and parts of Ohio and Indiana, as I've already consulted in that area. What? That's from Alex in Wyandotte.
Oh, no.
At Wyandotte.
At
over here.
Wyandotte. What is...
I have no
We
idea.
haven't heard from him in a while.
Anthony, if you look at the shadow cast on Building 7 as it's collapsing, the first tower was already gone. Where is that shadow coming from, and why did it collapse like Jenga blocks in a tropical storm?
I agree.
BLT in 63.
Keep asking questions.
Stay curious.
Last one here.
Good.
So I'll admit. Oh, this is from Alex again.
Oh, again, he's okay.
Maybe it was a two-parter.
Yeah.
So I'll admit I was in the wrong, but at the end of the day, you are liable. So I was sipping and ripping this morning, if you know, you know, siphoning gas when I tapped into a new ride in your lot. White ride Fatty had just gotten out of. To my chagrin, I caught 9.6 kilowatts to the lips and throat. I can't feel my face.
I don't know. Are you liable for that if he tries to siphon gas out of an electric vehicle? Doesn't seem- I think that seems like his problem.
I don't know what that
Siphon
is,
jewels.
but I guess I'm not gonna. Do we have property insurance here?
I don't know.
Like, can we get some representation from Caesar?
I check with Uncle Vinny.
From Caesar himself. I'll check with Vince. Well, that's interesting. I can't believe Alex he's still around even.
Yeah.
That guy.
How do you
I figured he'd be in jail.
How do you
Juvie.
siphon gas from an electric car?
I don't know.
Don't think you do.
No, I guess you can't, as he just proved.
You bring a
apparently.
portable
Gotta hope
battery
it's a
pack.
hybrid.
Yeah.
He can't feel his face. He's like the Weekend.
Yes.
No, Bieber.
Oh, is Bieber that can't feel his
Oh.
face?
Yeah, Bieber
That's
lost.
different.
I can't feel my face when I'm with you. Does that conclude this week?
That's it. That's all we got.
That's all we got.
Keep on texting in here, guys.
Yeah. At the Num Guys.
Bring it.
Tweeting
At
in,
the
I
Num
guess,
Guys.
right?
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, I'll throw this out. I forgot to do this after we already had a caller. I didn't give out the number yet. If anybody wants to call in, that number is 717-TNG Talk. 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 Also known as 717-864-8255. And I wonder if Jarrell wants me to call him tonight.
Picking 4 against the spread. Silk and TNG go head to head. Win against the flaming glory. $1.25 she cheat. Shots are the rest of the story.
It's artichokes and butthole.
It's Chi-Chi's cup time. Es hora de la taza de Chi-Chi. It's Chi-Chi's cup time. Es hora de la taza de Chi-Chi. It's Chi-Chi's cup time.
Tones, would you explain the Chi-Chi's Cup?
Okay, so I believe
Ant-Man, I'm sorry. Didn't mean to offend you.
Yeah, I'm changing my nicknames. We
There's
pick.
already an Ant-Man.
So Jarrell Silk, he picks 4 teams against the spread on Fanatics, right? Whatever the line is.
Fanatics,
Come
yes, sir.
Thursday. He picks 4 teams, and then we also pick 4 teams in rotating order week to week. So we're kind of like snaking through, taking turns on our order, and then we match up against Silk each week, and then we just keep tallying those records through the season, and hopefully we retain the title and come up on top again
Hopefully.
at the end of the season.
We don't need to be hopeful. No. We know. We know what it is. By the way, the winner gets this, the Chi-Chi's Cup.
The
one and
granddaddy
only.
of them all.
It is the granddaddy of them all. That's going to be a Chinese ice bucket, alleged crystal, filled with $1.25 Chi-Chi's drinks, like the song says, in a way. Yeah, so let's go ahead and go through and see what our Chi-Chi's Cup picks were. Actually, we'll start with Jarrell. No, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to start with the dang record. Here's where we are. Jarrell making up some ground over the last couple weeks.
Well, only a half a game cushion.
Only half a game. Your boys were 9-6-1, batting almost 600, up a half a point on the Silkmeister, who is 9-7-1, batting 563. He's doing pretty good. He started off slow. He's coming back. Here are his picks officially for Week 5. 49ers plus 8.5. That's looking like it may not be great for us.
That's solid. There.
Silky.
Yep. He's got the Texans -2 against Baltimore. No, I like that one.
Negative.
I like that one. He's got the Brownies plus 3.5 against the Vikes.
Negative.
Don't like that one.
I don't know about that one. Now they are starting Gabriel. This
Right.
finally.
Yes.
Still in.
Yep. And then the Lions laying 10 against the Bengals. Anybody have anything they want to say about any of this?
He's got one. He's got my pick. The Lions.
He's also got my
It's
pick.
like 2-2 written all over it.
2-2 written all over it. Didn't take the Buccaneers, surprisingly.
Lions and Vikings, my 2 favorites of the week. Two
Yeah.
top favorites.
All right. Let's get into ours, the ones that really matter here. You got Richie taking the Bucks, getting 3.5 against the Seahawks.
What's not to like about this? You got Baker versus the redheaded stepchild, Sam Darnold. I mean, that's a
Sam Darnold coming off of extra rest, though.
he is.
He is, right?
How so?
Didn't they play last Thursday?
They did.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Yeah. Extra rested Sam Darnold. You got the
Versus
the Mayfields flying
the
from
Baker going across the country.
Across the country.
Cross country.
That's the
Sick
problem.
report is against him, but yet I bet you somebody who gets paid to make picks will still take the Bucks, and I will take the Bucks as well. I'll take Baker over Sam Darnold anywhere, any stadium.
You don't think that's
and I'll
already?
take 3.5 on top of it.
You don't think that's factored into the line? Your
I don't.
Baker Mayfield
I think everything's factored in line. That's what makes every pick a 50-50
testicular
pick.
fortitude.
Yes.
I think D-Dub is more opposed to this pick than you've been opposed to any pick ever on
Everything
this show.
except for that Broncos pick last year when you had the
Oh,
Saints.
you didn't like that one. I took the
You
Went
had
out
Saints.
of his way to
Yeah.
bang my
That was- that was the
Illinois
most
pick
negative pick
that
ever.
they covered.
The Ram?
I
The
didn't even
Rammer?
need points last week. The
Yeah.
Rammer. He
That's true, that
tried
went
to
out right.
embarrass me on the show for my Rammer,
Yeah.
I didn't
and
try
I
to
rammed
embarrass
it
you.
home.
You're too sensitive.
How often do you get embarrassed for your Rammer, Rich?
I'm not only, sometimes words hurt.
Come on. Go back and watch the
When,
tape.
when have I ever gone away to bang your hit? I mean, the only time we teamed up was on Jimmy because that pick was so bad.
That was a bad one.
That was so bad.
That was a bad one.
We
I was
tried
a
to
little
warn
ignorant.
him. He would not back off.
Yeah.
He actually dug in.
I did. I dug my heels in. I
Dug
think I called
trenches.
somebody a retard on
Dug
the show
trenches.
that time.
Ouch.
Might have
I'm
been-
not.
Might have been you.
It's-
Probably.
This is
yeah.
not a Rammer. I looked at the schedule. There's 3 or 4 games I liked, and this was one of them. So
Okay.
This
in
is your
fact, if
number
you will
one,
look
though.
at our next matrix, I had a better line on another game, so I moved it down. My confidence to my second most confident pick.
I was going to say, I don't have. The biggest problem I have with this is that you had the first pick and you went with it, as opposed, if it would have been like you had the fourth pick.
If I had the fourth pick, I would have had
I
it
still
too.
would have disagreed, but it's like,
I left
God,
the
you
whole-
could have picked anything. The Lions?
I left the whole thing open for you guys. What are you complaining about?
Benevolent.
That you took a bad pick.
If I was the
and you had
fourth pick,
first
Daryl, it would have been our pick anyways. No one took him. So what's the difference? Were you going to pick whoever they're playing, the Hawks? I guess that would have been the only thing.
That would have been like my fifth pick.
Okay, then it's irrelevant if I picked first or fourth. It was going to be a pick.
It's not irrelevant, Rich. You could have picked any of the other
my God.
teams.
Okay.
This is your favorite. This is supposed to be the number one pick you have for the week.
You're
Is
going
that
out
the-
on a limb to call me out on a pick, so we'll see how this
Is
works
that
out for
is
you.
that the way it is though? Like, is that your favorite?
It's my favorite with the lines that were available. Like I just said, it's my second favorite when I had a different line.
Because it changed.
It was different lines.
So what changed?
I got an extra half point on the Chargers, so I would have took the Chargers at 2.5 instead of 3. So for our Circa picks, I have the Chargers as my number 1 pick and Tampa number 2.
Tampa 2.
I like the hook. I think this is. I mean, I don't. If Tampa's going to lose, I can't see them by losing more than 3. I mean, I would not be surprised if it's 27-24. No matter what it is, it's like, look at Baker last week against the Eagles. You knew he was going to come back. Now, he didn't cover the line, but they were in that game at the end. He had a chance for the backdoor cover, and Philly's the best team in the league.
It's safe to say that you do not subscribe to the teachings of Dr. Cornelius.
No, I think
Chow.
that's a bunch of garbage. Last time we put a subscription in college, we got our ass kicked all year long. I'm still paying for that debt.
Still on the records.
He had a mortgage the bourbon that time, and
I didn't even
been
have
sober
bourbon
ever
and
since.
mortgage, unfortunately.
He had
was drinking,
it wasn't bourbon. It was an absolute bottle filled
Yeah.
with highlighter.
Yeah.
Highlighter fluid.
well, you guys want to take a quick break and get a call in? You have
Sure.
a call in.
Oh dear.
Okay, it says, "Hi, my name is Elaine,
No.
and I'm going to be
not
talking
again.
about my father, my father Daryl or Dub. We can call him either way."
Okay.
That's nice.
I'll allow it.
Hi, Elaine, you're live on the numbers, guys. How you doing?
Good.
Good. What's going
How
on?
about you guys?
Huh?
We're watching TV.
QVC?
Huh?
QVC?
No.
Go more girls.
No. High potential.
High potential.
High potential.
Oh
I
yeah,
haven't
yeah.
heard of
The
that.
one
What's
with
high potential?
the detective lady.
Yeah.
Is it new?
No, it came out last year, and now it's back for the second season.
Oh, are you watching the second season? I didn't know that was out yet. That's cool. I like that show.
Yeah, I like it too. My dad was supposed to watch it with us, but he decided that he'd rather come on the show, I guess.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Like, you always ask for every Thursday.
Gotta have your priorities.
Instead of watching our shows.
Did he used to watch?
I'm not a priority.
Did he used to watch shows with you on Thursday, Elaine? A couple years ago, maybe.
Yeah.
Oh, she said she's not a priority.
Now he's slacking.
The good old days.
You got to ease up off the phone. You're too close to the mic there, buddy. You're too close.
Me?
Yeah, you. Who else? You're too loud.
I'm
You got
not-
just put it a little bit farther away from your face.
I can turn it down.
It's on my leg. I'm sitting in a chair and it's on speaker and it's like far away.
Maybe it was us. I think I might have had you turned
Oh.
up too loud. Loud bursting. So you're not watching Gilmore Girls this week then?
No, we are, just not right now.
Well, no, they're not allowed to.
We have to get.
So Dad's home.
No, we are. We're not letting Dad go to the show and then come back and say it's his show. It was ours first.
You're not you're not watching the numbers guys either, apparently.
Nope.
No.
Thank
Serves
you.
you right.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just call here to hear your voice on the interweb, or you got something to say?
Yeah, I like hearing my voice.
It's a pretty voice. You have a very pretty voice. You're a singer too, from what I understand.
What?
A heck of a good singer too, from what I understand.
My dad begged me to call.
Oh boy.
You
We're
just
running
spilled
a
the
little,
beans.
little low on content tonight, Elaine. That is something that was supposed to stay
I don't know what
off
to
the
talk
air.
about.
You got nothing?
We're doing self-care.
Oh,
Okay.
self-care. Okay.
Self-help?
We have eye masks on.
Ah, nice. Nice. Gonna do the nails later on, maybe? Although later on, do you have school tomorrow? You don't have school tomorrow, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Oh, you
We had
do?
a half day today.
Yeah, well, why
Gotcha.
did everybody
Yeah.
have a half day? That's what Rachel said. I don't even believe her anymore
Is
when
it
she tells
conferences?
me.
Did you guys have conferences?
It's because like teachers have like conferences or something.
Gotcha. Gotcha. So it was kind of like a half day of
No.
self-care.
My mom wants to say something.
Oh, great.
Yeah, hold on.
Sure.
Let me get over here. She keeps telling me what to say, but she has stuff to talk about herself.
Hi guys, how are you?
How you doing?
Hey, thanks for watching.
Oh, we're tuned in. You were sitting here, nice self-care, eye masks, watching a show, cuddled up, and then
fighting from all the way over here.
and then we call in, and while we're waiting for Elaine to talk to you, all we hear is Daryl and Rich bickering like always.
Was I really bickering? Just trying
I
to...
don't know. There was lots of yelling and very intense emotional feelings.
Emotional?
We-
They are a little emo, those
I don't
two.
know.
I know. We probably should go see a therapist.
Yeah,
You probably should. Couple
got one.
therapy or something.
We got one next door here.
we do. I will say it's not as prevalent as it once was. You guys don't get into it nearly as often as you used to.
Yeah, we had some stretches where it's kind
What's
of
the point of getting in a fight about picks? They're all 50-50. Like, I just don't get it.
Now when you have conviction.
Yeah, you guys got some issues.
Oh yeah,
That's
there's no
nice.
doubt about that.
That's a nice thing to say.
All right, well, we're going to get back to our show because if you guys are wrapping up, we don't have much longer to have control of the TV. When Daryl gets back, we have no say in the
Wow.
matter.
He
so-
hijacks the controller.
Well, thanks
be-
for dropping a bombshell on me and Daryl and just skedaddling.
Sure
Crop
thing.
dusting
Sure
them.
thing.
and-
I'll book you an appointment next week, couples therapy.
There you go.
There you go. All right, Angie.
Is my
Elaine.
Cowboys glass Turvel, is that washed or is it in use?
I believe the last time I saw it, he was drinking out of it, and I said, "That's not your cup."
Yeah.
Yeah, and
I would
he was
reinforce
still
that.
drinking out of it.
He's a little bit of a
And
cup
then the other
thief.
day,
This
I
guy.
think he said, Where did my Cowboys cup go?" And I said, "That's not your Cowboys cup." So it is around here. Where it is, I have no idea.
All right. Well,
Elaine
Lane,
says it's next to the
I'll
sink.
give you $5 to check the couch cushions for me.
You don't
Right.
you don't want to go in there.
No. Hey, Angie, before you go, real quick, I heard that there was a bit of that you may have received the wrong towel back from me. Is that true?
You did. I got to give you credit, Jimmy. It did have stripes, and it was colored white. It was block colored of stripes, but it was absolutely the wrong towel. It's fine. It's totally fine.
Well, no, I don't want to screw you guys out of a towel. Now, here's the thing. The way I remember this, when this was late that night when I was spilling the cherry Weedle over everybody's feet.
I would say it was probably more early morning. I would go with.
It was early
But,
morning.
Okay.
I could have swore it had Disney princesses on this towel. And I didn't look at the towel that my wife gave me to give back to Daryl. So I didn't know that it didn't have Disney princesses on it. Do you guys have a towel with Disney princesses, and is it missing?
I do not. I mean, Daryl does have his own special towels, so I don't want to speak for him. But our general pool towels are just Target striped towels.
Okay,
but
then I'm losing my mind.
It's totally fine. It's a towel, and we will be sure to give it out.
This were the teal and pink ones. We're gonna have a problem. Those
Oh,
are mine.
Elaine has teal and pink. So if you're going through your closet and see a teal and pink towel, that would be Elaine's. Otherwise, you borrowed a towel, you returned a towel, we're good.
I would say that Jimmy's argument doesn't make any sense whatsoever because he definitely gave us the striped towel back. So what did you do with the Disney towel?
I don't know. See, that's what I'm saying. Those towels, like your towel and my towels, never were commingled. Your towel was in the one closet, or at least the one I gave my wife to wash. Maybe I gave her the wrong towel to wash or something. I don't know how this
This
happened.
is possible. But I'm also going to go out on a limb here and say you probably, based on the events of that day, have no idea what towel you took from our house.
That's a pretty
So,
safe. Yeah, that's pretty
I
safe.
think you should not rely on your memory at all, and we can just call it even. You took the towel, we got a towel, we're good.
Take a penny, leave a penny.
He didn't tell
That's
you
right.
he got bit
There
by
you
a brown recluse in our pool.
I did, yes.
That's scary. It's nothing, Elaine. Great, thanks, Daryl. Thanks a lot.
It very well could have
Thanks
happened
a
in the
lot.
Hamlin bathroom. We don't know.
We don't know. We don't know where that happened. I still got a
Yeah.
scar on the side of my chest from this. Anyway, Mrs. Midwest chiming in says no Disney towel here. We don't know. Who knows what happened to this towel? Weird.
I think we're good. I'm not worried about it. I'm more worried about Rich getting his Cowboy Cup back because I don't think it's going to happen. I think we have a couple of your cups, Jimmy, here. I think Daryl's got a couple, advertisement Yetis that he's confiscated from you
Oh,
over
it took
the
some of the Yetis
Yeah.
from the office?
I gave him one at one point, I think. I think the other
You
one he
did?
just helped himself to. But that's fine. It's a Yeti.
I think we're up to 3 now. So.
Oh, wow. Where'd you get the other?
Well, she
One.
can go into the
Sticky
cupboard and find it
Fingers is
for
what
me.
his name is.
Yeah. I wonder why I have no Yetis left. Couldn't make a cup of coffee before I leave. I don't have a Yeti.
Do you remember that time that I got the one? I bought one from Gary.
You bought one from Gary?
I said I'll
from
give you
Snoop,
$5 for it, and then you said I'll give you 10 for it. Remember that?
I don't remember that.
You win a bidding war?
Yeah, you
Yeah.
bid me up.
I bid him up. Yeah.
BS.
That's the name of the show.
You're
All
in
right.
sports.
All right. Hey, thanks for
All
calling,
right,
guys.
folks, take it easy.
Have a great
All right,
one.
bye-bye.
Good evening.
Hey, tell 5 of your
You
friends
too.
about us.
Until next time.
Until next time.
Bye-bye.
Bye, Ange.
I wonder if she's drinking out of that Cowboy Cup right now and laughing.
Right?
He's the only Cowboys fan.
They're probably
around,
listening
so.
and they're like, Elaine, call up. Or Daryl and Rich are going at it again.
Right.
We have a cup that we celebrate our fantasy football championship with.
Yeah.
It's a cup. And one time Rich suggested that he was using it for birth control. Now that would be painful.
That's weird. That's weird.
It's weird.
Weird. Realtor, fiance Lauren says that she forgot to tell you about the detective show. I forgot to tell you about the detective show.
That's why we got Elaine.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
Keep in the loop.
Did we talk
I
about
liked her better when she was on the Mick.
Yeah.
Did you guys ever watch the Mick?
How about Sunny in Philadelphia?
Yeah.
There's a lot of good shows that we could talk about next week.
We're running out of time.
We're at almost 2 hours. We're not even through the Chi-Chi's picks. What about Ant-Man, Lions -10?
I think without Burrow, the Bengals are now the worst team in the league. I would take the Lions up to -20.5.
24 is
No
what they'll
problem.
win
Isn't
by.
Carl Anthony Towns the Ant-Man? Like, where's this coming from?
No. Anthony Edwards.
Anthony Edwards,
Ant.
sorry.
Get it?
Yeah.
A-N-T, Anthony?
This is one of those games
Yeah, but
where
it's already a taken name.
Campbell just runs up the score on a lowly opponent.
Hey, K-A-T, Catman.
Their
Not
defense
worried about the lack of
blows.
defensive backs for the Lions.
Their offensive line blows. They're going to get destroyed by the Lions. So
I'll tell you what,
So-
Hutchinson's got to have his run out of here, right?
Yeah.
Like, he keeps running into these shitty offensive lines. He's going to end up with 10 sacks.
yeah.
And man, I got to agree with you here. I think if any team can cover a 10-point spread, it's going to be the Lions. They don't let off the gas, right?
You got a 6 score for Rich
6
regarding
score.
the Lions secondary?
Yeah, I do. I do.
Well, they're going to
Pull
start
that up
their
here.
third stringer. Their third guy is probably the
Rex
best
Straw?
of the bunch.
Rex Straw?
No, the guy from Oakland that they got that's a dog out there every time. He's really good defensive back.
Lions defense. You want to know about?
Robertson.
Amik.
Amik. He's awesome.
What's the Lions?
I heard that the Arnold was practicing. Is Reckstraw even on the team right now? Like, I haven't heard anything about this guy.
Or did he get injured for
I
the
think
season?
he's hurt too.
He got injured for the season, I think, before.
We're all green here, according to with the
Ed
exception of left
Reed
corner.
is not green. Or Reed is not
Tyrion
green.
Arnold. I thought our other corner was hurt, though.
Yeah, he blew out his hamstring.
He's out for a few weeks.
He made an awesome pick
Meek
in that
Robinson's a
game.
92.
Yeah.
Left defensive tackle. The Reader, 92.
And
Aiden,
McNeil's coming back shortly.
safety, Branch, 92.
The rookie's doing really good, though.
Free safety,
Williams.
Kirby, 85. It doesn't look like there's any issues here besides that corner position.
Well, Robertson's not usually the starter. He's at 76. And then their starter is not listed on here because he's out for like a while.
Oh, gotcha. Their defense is 75.4.
There you go.
But they're still got a sick edge over the Bengals by 2.3.
Because Joey
sick points.
Burrow's out.
Well, of course, that's going to make a difference. And also their defense looks healthy though, eh?
That's
the
such
Bengals.
a dumb play right there.
A healthy, crappy defense
Yeah.
versus
Right.
Healthy pile of crap.
Healthy piece of crap.
The only thing I worry about with the Bengals and the Lions is Chase and Higgins, and the guy just throws it up to them and they get some lucky touchdowns, you know?
But why not the last 3 weeks? You know, why have
Well,
they
Browning, didn't they win the first time he came in for Burrow?
They won in that Jaguars game, but it's been all downhill since when he
The
came in.
Jags are 3-1.
They got destroyed by the Vikings like 40.
Yeah, but they were already up in that. They were up in that game, and then it dwindled down.
Yeah,
The
he had to
Lola
make some
lead.
plays, right? Browning did in that game. I don't know. I like the Lion pick. I'm just saying that I could see us getting screwed with a backdoor cover on it. That's all. I think the Lions were my 5th pick.
How about Dub's pick, which is the Vikings laying the 3.5 overseas against the Cleveland Browns?
You got a couple things going in this one, Jimmy. You got the Vikings have already been over in
They're living there
United Kingdom
since last week, sure.
They were in Ireland last week. They're moving over to London. I don't think that's a big drive.
No.
It's a skip across the pond, as they say.
I don't even think it's that. I think it might be a drive. You catch maybe
One of those double deckers?
maybe
Double takers.
or what do you call those things that you in Canada? If you're going through the islands, you catch a freighter or something.
I have no idea. You have to ask Alex
Raider.
Slice next time he calls.
I will.
They might even took the subway there.
So yeah, Cleveland's going across the pond, and the Vikings are already there, you know. And what else? Is there another? Oh, the quarterback situation, obviously. Depending on what you think of.
I don't know who the third stringer is for the 49ers, but you better warm up.
Oh, Mackie Jones.
Is this McCaffrey when he comes back in?
He's
as quarterback?
holding that calf in a way that makes you think he might be in trouble. But anyways, yeah, the quarterback situation on the Browns, I can see plugging in Jackson Dart and thinking maybe you get a win, but
Not Dylan.
Dylan Gabriel.
Something about the name Dylan. I always say that.
Yeah.
It's like the latchkey loser.
Bullied by Dillons. If you want to see the 6 score, D-Dub,
Yes.
the Browns have an edge here. A sick edge of plus 8.96 points.
The
Is it JJ?
Vikings did have some issues over the last couple weeks, but you know what? I think the defense is playing a little better and are a little healthier, anyways. And
Cramp?
do what you will with it, but could be a cramp.
Could be.
But
Those are
yeah,
painful.
I like the Vikings, and I'm gonna show you later another way to win with the Vikings. in their top picks.
Top picks. I got the Texans -2. Wasn't my favorite one. I would have rather taken the Vikes or the Lions, honestly. But I got the Texans are going to Baltimore. You got no Lamar or maybe Lamar. We don't know for sure yet. But I'm going to say no Lamar, and I'm going to say that their defense blows, and I'm going to say there's a lot of injuries on that team as well. Let's consult the 6 score, shall we? Putt, you like the 6 score?
I don't like this.
I know you hate this. I don't understand why.
I don't get this pick. They're a road dog favorite. That's like,
Oh, you don't like this pick?
that's
Yeah.
that's
Look at that
an
sick edge,
NFL.
11.2. That you're telling me that the health of the team makes no difference.
Where's the 6 score?
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not up there. There we go.
God, you guys in the 6 score. I
There
swear
you
to
go.
God.
Wow.
It doesn't
Look
mean
at that.
that they're still not as good as a team as the Texans.
Well, no, I
True.
understand.
Plus,
that.
they're at home.
Yeah. I get all this.
Plus, they're 1-3.
Well, you think if Lamar plays, I'm not going to be as happy but with this. But
I don't care
Are we
if
saying
Lamar
without
plays.
Lamar?
Rich can be a little hard-headed. Do you ever notice
I
that,
noticed
Jimmy?
that.
I'm
Testador is
the
what
one
we
that's
say.
hard-headed.
Italy.
Okay. First of all,
bit,
Daryl,
a little bit.
let me go on the record and say I like your pick. I think it's a very solid pick. A lot of thought went into it.
Well, thank you.
The Vikings defensive coordinator going against a rookie seems like a no-brainer. But this pick is, I don't get it. I don't like how does this make it to your top pick? But whatever. You know what, Jimmy?
Well, you know why?
I've been wrong before.
As
and
Daryl
I'll
was
be wrong
saying,
again.
I went last. So 2 of my picks, as Daryl had alluded to earlier, were already gone.
Hey,
I agree with you, Jimmy, on that statement, and I agree with you, Rich, on your statement about the Texans. I'm kind of with both of you on this one.
It came down to, I think somebody said this in the text earlier. Do you think Houston's offense is better than the Ravens' defense?
Yeah, that's
is basically
the question.
what it boils down
That's
to.
what my question for Rich.
Yeah.
Ravens at home defense. Yes, I think the Ravens are better.
And then if that's the case, I'll lose.
Well, we all lose. That's the problem.
Yeah, some of us.
And we just make hard arguments of why we're right. every week.
I'll support. I'll be Team Texans on Sunday.
Tones,
yeah.
Tones, would you have taken the Bucks with the first pick?
No.
You're hung up on this first pick, but I just don't get it. Like, why you even bother with it? Because it
Because
would have been a pick for us.
Lions, Vikings, those are the top 2 picks this week, no doubt about it.
Tones, would you have taken the
They'll both win
Texans
by
with
double
the 4th
digits.
pick?
No.
No. Damn it.
Lions
All
will
right.
win by 24, and the Vikings will win by 11.
I'm sorry, but I got to stop calling you Tones. I meant Ant-Man.
Ant-Man.
Let's take a look at Circa Millions. Of course, Circa Millions, it's a big contest that we're in. We are about middle of the pack right now, and we are, believe it or not, we don't have a winning record. We're middle of the pack. Let you know how the season's going for a lot of people.
Wow. That's incredible.
9-11, I think we are. Yeah, so we got to pick 5 against the spread. The spread is exclusive to this contest. And the way we do it is we each take our top 5. We fill out a card as the way we'd fill it out if we were playing it alone. We're playing it as a team. So then we look for any common picks, and then we rank those in order of confidence, and those become our Circa Millions picks. So let's start with Richie. His favorite pick is the Chargers laying 2.5. Then he's got the Bucks getting 3.5. We know he likes the Bucks getting 3.5. I think we established that one. He's taking the Ravens, going against me here. Ravens plus 2.
Opposite side.
The Pats plus 7.5. That was an interesting one.
I think
it's
I think a team as good as the Ravens at home getting points that's just hard to pass.
I don't think the Ravens are very good anymore.
If I could speak neutrally on that one, guys,
I think they're gonna have a tough schedule, though.
Totally
Bills,
yes.
Lions, KC.
The
sure.
Bills was the only game they looked like a football team.
If I was to
They
speak,
beat the Browns by 40. Go ahead, Daryl.
if I was to speak neutrally on this matter, not with Jimmy or not with Rich, I would say this. The line is funny. You've taught us this, Rich. The line doesn't. It smells funny.
It's funky.
So maybe there's something to that.
I'm not. I've learned not to argue. Like, I mean, I can sit here and argue all day, and then like the game takes a bounce or two the wrong way, and the Texans cover. So what do I know?
Or the Texans just went outright.
I hope they do.
I hope so too. The Pats 7.5. I said that's a good. I like that pick personally. And then the Lions also made Richie's list at his lowest confidence. Scroll over to Ant-Man. He's got the Lions top pick, number 1. 5 confidence points goes to that. Followed by the Colts. I think nobody else had the Colts this week.
I like them at home. I know it's
Many
6.5, but
Who
I
they
think
playing?
it's the Raiders at home.
I think I have a soft spot in my heart for the Raiders. I don't know why.
I think you're
I do
like Jim
too.
with the
I
Saints.
do too.
I think you're like JT with the
I
Saints.
thought I liked the Colts
like
a
the
lot,
Saints.
but maybe I'm wrong.
It's a lot of points.
It just seems like a lot. And I think I shouldn't do anything against the Raiders because I do have a bit of a soft spot for the
There you
the
go.
Raiders. So
Stash
I
your
should,
emotional
I need to, I
attachment.
do. I need to do that. Taking the Vikes Stones,
I do like
Yeah.
this matchup, like D-Dub.
that one as well. Chargers, I like that one.
Yeah.
I do like them bounce up down theory at
Yep.
home, easily win by field goal.
Sure. And then the Giants getting 2. I also like that one.
I do like that pick.
I don't like that one.
Don't like that one? Okay, moving on to me.
They're on the road,
What's that like?
aren't they?
Mm-hmm.
Against who? Saints?
Yeah, against the Saints.
Against the Saints.
Yeah.
Getting points against the Saints.
I like that.
I know. Well, Vikes. Well, I'll just run through these.
actually
Vikes,
hope the Saints
Lions,
lose.
Texans, Chargers, and then the Giants. And then Dub had Lions, Vikings, Cards.
I mean,
There's your Colts. You
there's
said,
your,
said nobody had the Colts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't. I thought
there's the
I was
5-0
thinking
right
of
there,
that.
guys. So
Yeah.
Thank
everybody-
you.
And then the Seahawks. So that leaves us with, this is our picks so far for the week. We might change this. We haven't changed one yet, though.
Wait, are we riding with my 5 again? Let's see. I think so. Is that my 5?
Oh,
out
damn.
all
Maybe,
year.
yeah.
It is. Right?
Somehow Tones
Lions?
becomes the median for everybody.
I'm the
Lions,
collaborator.
Vikings, Colts, Chargers, Giants.
No. Yeah, I do.
Yeah, that is. Basically Ant-Man's picks.
We're riding
Again,
with Ant-Man again.
riding with the Ant-Man
Yep.
from the
I-
anthill.
I didn't have the Chargers. I would have had the Giants in my 6th pick if we had 6.
Gotcha.
So, the Chargers. What's the story with the Chargers this week?
I was thinking the same way Tones was on that. That after last week, they're going to be out for blood. The only thing I didn't like about the Lions this week is they may be looking ahead to the Chiefs a little bit.
Yeah.
That kind of
I
crossed
can
my
just see a
mind.
backdoor cover on that
I
defense.
think I think Campbell doesn't.
He usually does take care of business, right? 'Cause
Yeah, I
the
guess-
Lions are the one team that don't let teams
Against
like,
crappy
hang around.
teams, they put the foot on the throat. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying?
yeah. So I had to weigh those two things in my head to see. But I think they made my.
He'll do
Excuse me,
trick plays when
number
he's
2.
up by 24. Like,
Yeah,
you know what
yeah,
I'm
it's kind
saying?
of a madman, that guy. Let's go into our top pick standings, shall we? Let's look at the NFL first. We got Richie up for his lifetime, 0.41. 30 days, he's up. 90 days, up 2.69. Tones, still leading the pack here, up 6.53. 30 days, 2.86. 90 days, 2.86 to the good. D-Dub, down 9.88. 2.47 to the bad. 2.47 to the bad for 30 and 90. I'm up 0.42. 30 days, 1.2. And then 90 days, up 0.2. For NCAA, you got Richie up 0.087. Last 30 days been hot there, plus 3.25. 90 days up 1.16 units. Tones up 3.46. Although last 30 and last 90 has been a little rough for Tones. Down 2.05, down 3.03 respectively. Dub positive 2.95. Last 30, 1.85. And then 90, 2.80. No NCAA picks for me.
Retired.
Retired. In fact, College Football Joe, I talked to him today. I said, where are your picks? He said, I'm on hiatus.
You
He said,
retired?
he's on hiatus.
Okay. Hiatus.
I said,
not
okay.
retired.
He's been watching the Tigers and all that.
That's the only real way you can lose in gambling.
It's hiatus.
Who said that? You?
Yes.
Richie.
Is he on one of those like Aaron Rodgers retreats, like in the woods?
Yeah, he's in the woods. They're serving him food like he's in prison. It's
like you don't need toilet paper.
Yeah, slit in the door. This is interesting. This is our lifetime picks across every sport, across every pick we've ever made here on the show. It's tightening up at both the bottom and the top here, guys. Yet Richie only down 20.08. I think he was down 24 at some point. And D-Dub, a little bit of a fall from grace, down 17.60. Tone still gaining ground, down 6.57. And I am negative, down 1.58. So not a lot of room between first and second and third and fourth at this point.
Jeez, depending on your unit size, we might have bankrupted a few people.
Yeah. And fortunately for me, this ends next week. So it looks like I'll take the crown, and
You're going on hiatus?
that'll be the end.
Hiatus.
You're going on hiatus next week?
Lucky for me. Let's give out some top picks. Let's.
These are
I
the
will
top-
say it'll be a
These
sad
are
day
the
when Jim falls from the top. He's been there so long.
So long. Yeah, it's going to happen one day. It's going to be Tones. It looks like if anybody's going to do it in the next near future, it'll be Tones to take the crown.
Hopefully before the Lions and
The crown is yours.
The crown was Richie's,
I gotta
by the
take
way.
it.
I think that was Richie's crown. Didn't you get one of the crowns this week on DK? A nice same game
I want a
parlay
nice
or something?
parlay. So.
Yeah, yeah.
And then I actually was gonna lose $100 against it because I was gonna hedge it a little bit, but my phone died, so I couldn't get the bet in.
Yeah, it worked out well.
Went to a comedy show, walked out, and saw they won in double overtime. That was nice.
That's a good surprise.
That was a nice surprise.
By the way, the Rams about to kick a field goal, down 20-13 with
That's an extra point.
3. Oh, it's an extra point. 3:43 in the third.
Who's coming out to play QB?
All right, these are the top picks. Tones, here you go.
So Wisconsin, this is not your Barry Alvarez Badgers anymore.
No.
At Michigan, I think our offense is starting to get some traction, some tread with a few games under QB's belt. I just what I'm seeing here, I think something like mid 30s for the Wolverines, 10-14 for the lowly Badgers, something like that.
Same game parlay this was, by the way.
Same game parlay.
Michigan minus 17.5.
I don't like it.
You don't like it?
I love it.
Oh, okay. All right. You fooled me.
Over all
God,
day
you-
long.
Ram it.
So you like Michigan laying the 17.5 and then over 43.5. By the way, it's plus 193 at the duel.
The duel.
At the duel. I'm just going to start calling it the duel. Sounds sort of like Renaissance era or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So I have the Vikings, who D-Dubs high on this week. And I think out of the country, Browns offense is pitiful. Vikings defense good. Vikings offense hasn't been great against a good Browns defense. You line it all up. I see a 17-10 Vikings win.
Is that the number? 35.5?
Yes.
Wow.
Damn, I should have put that in a teaser.
Yep.
I'm not looking at totals.
Not exactly correlated.
No, taking the favorite and then going the under. It's different. But plus 248, hence why that's worth more than the other one
I
was.
like that one.
I'll go last. Jim, I threw some picks in.
Okay.
At the end, so.
Gotcha. Tones still rolling here. Okay.
This is one of my picks. I got the Giants plus the 1.5 at the Saints. We saw some life with the QB change. I'm still not liking the Saints, and Giants defense was showing some action there. So I think they could go in and win by mid-single digits.
The Giants' defensive line should be one of the best defensive lines in the NFL. Really,
They looked very solid.
loaded. I haven't seen the rookie yet.
I just don't see the Saints.
Is he doing well?
The Saints doing much against the Giants team. I don't see it.
You don't like the Rattler?
No, I don't like the
Rattler.
This is one of my picks.
Jimmy loves those
again.
receivers.
Yeah, Colts have been pretty solid team so far in the first quarter here. Raiders traveling to the Colts. I see them winning by 7-10 range.
7-10 range. How about this one? This one floored me when I saw it.
Up, down, Chargers back in the friendly confines and home there. Commanders, we're not seeing the same high octane team as we did at the end of last season. And I think Chargers solid D will stifle their offense, and they'll come away with a 20-13 type game. So,
Any status on Terry McLaurin? Anybody?
not that I've heard.
Any status on Debo?
Dr. Chow?
Like to check.
I'm going to have to look it up.
Check the 6.
I'm going to have to look it up. Here's another one. Another
One more,
Tone
and
staple.
that's my pick. Lions by 20. So take them with confidence.
24.
You got the hook on that one.
With confidence.
Okay. All right, with confidence. Moving on to D-Dub.
Yes, sir.
There you go. You got the
Being a
same
little
pick,
more juice,
kinda.
but what the hell? I like the Lions by 24 and a half, depending.
You didn't move the line this time.
Market. What's that?
You didn't move it to Lions laying 14 or something.
I should have done that.
Yeah, I don't know why you didn't do that if you're that confident. Here's your other way to play this game.
So the Vikings, if anything, maybe Gabriel will get it going in this, after a little bit of time, but why not play it this way? 1.5, the Vikings will be winning at the half. If they're winning by 1, by God, shame on me.
Yeah, shame on you.
Shame on me.
Fool you twice. Got herself a teaser.
Don't play a lot of teasers, but I think this is the one. I liked both these individually. They're floating around that number, 7.5. And so I'm teasing it down 6 points. Cardinals minus 1.5 with Colts minus 1. Those are like my third and fourth favorites on the board. And I never like to get on the Cardinals, so Maybe the teaser helps a little bit.
Okay.
They're playing what? The Titans?
Yes.
They're terrible.
Yep. Playing the Titans.
This is a one for Tones.
Okay.
The over
Yeah.
43.5
With MSU.
paired with MSU. That's the one you hold your nose and you just hope
Okay.
for the best.
Yep.
It could go either way on that one.
I mean, if MSU stayed within 10 of USC, you'd think they'd stay within 12 of Nebraska, right?
I think
Is
it
that
was
the
like
thinking?
10.5 earlier in the week. I think it's 12 now.
I can see that happening.
Hope so. I hope so.
I'm going to read this one. I don't know if this must be this is a little cryptic.
Okay.
It's not right guard minus 3.5. Okay. Over the Flying Dutchman. And the odds are via Dub's house, home of Daryl Bucks. You can get those.
Flying Dutchman.
Yeah. Yeah.
Not right guard. Not right guard.
Not right guard. Laying 3.5 over the Flying Dutchman.
That's the tough one. Even Rich won't get this one.
No?
Not right guard. What's right guard?
Deodorant.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's not deodorant.
See, that's how my mind's
So
like
BO?
not right guard. It
It's
must be
BO,
left
yeah.
guard.
By Menon.
Is BO the opposite of deodorant?
No,
I would be.
I was thinking smells like Teen Spirit.
Sure.
Okay, that's a stretch.
Yeah.
Connection.
You got it?
Said nobody.
You got it now?
No.
Teen Spirit. Nirvana.
Nirvana.
Okay. And that Seattle.
Seattle.
Yes.
You got it.
Okay. Over the Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman.
Is that Baker?
No.
Bucks. Yeah.
The Buccaneers.
Oh,
Pirates.
oh, oh,
a pirate
Gotcha,
thing.
gotcha,
Johnny
gotcha,
Depp,
gotcha. Okay.
and,
All right.
Yeah, the whole movie deal.
So you're taking the the Seahawks. Laying
Minus
3.5.
3.5. No juice. 1 unit.
Even money. Oh, that's right. This one's between the two of yous.
It is, but you could have got it at DraftKings if you're taking the Seahawks.
Okay.
Rich saved himself 10% of juice.
He did. That was smart. Smart
going
play.
to Daryl's house.
Yeah.
Good. That's a EV move.
That's an positive EV. I have a 6.2 team teaser. The Rams laying 2.5. Not looking so sweet right now. And then the Cards laying 2.5.
I think you're going to be fine.
I think I'll be just fine. I got the Vikings laying 3.5. We talked about it. Texans laying 1. We talked about it. Good number there, though. It's minus 122. Seahawks, just like you, D-Dub. I took the Seahawks laying 3. I got it at 118, though, because I didn't put it at Daryl's house of whatever.
Well, 3.5 versus
Ding.
3, sure, it's a difference.
Yeah, that's why it's 118. That was at DraftKings.
To be honest with you, I like your number better.
Well,
I think
yeah.
18 cents for a half a point at that crucial number.
I thought it was a great number. Hold on,
Yeah.
I gotta.
Where'd you get it
hold on
at?
a second. I don't remember. I'm gonna have to go back. I gotta find Richie's lost picks here. Hold on a second.
You think I got time to go use the restroom?
Yeah, I think so.
It's be a great time. I might actually be able to get my picks in without any sarcasm or
Oh, sarcasm.
You're saying there's some interruption over on this side of the couch?
pardon the interruption.
Richie's sticking with Illy.
The fighting line. You're a Bielema lover.
Yeah, I'm not. I like Illinois. Wasn't expecting to take him again, but I'll tell you a team I don't like is Purdue.
The spoiler makers.
And you got a top 20 team going against Purdue. I'll take the 9.5. I'll give up the 9.5.
Give up the 9.5, says Rich.
I mean, Illinois is a hard team because they got spanked by Indiana, but then they come back and beat USC at home. Like, what are they?
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's like they didn't show up for that.
Are they
game.
10 points better than University of NASA? I say yes.
Yeah.
University of NASA. How about Turtle Power? You got the Terps.
Yeah, I have I'm doing well, but I feel like I'm falling into my own trap here, taking some of these teams. But I don't pretend to be anybody else than knowing the Big Ten. It's the conference I know. So
right, stick with what
maybe
you
a
know.
couple SEC games here and there, but Washington blowing them out by Ohio State. They're coming across the country, 3:30 game. That's okay, but it's still early for Washington coming all the way across. You're going all the way across the country, giving up 6.5 points to Maryland. I'll take my chances. I don't know if Maryland wins, but I like getting the 6.5.
Sure.
In Maryland.
Okay.
How about Bolt Nation?
And
Tones and I both like this
I know
one.
the Ant-Man loves this pick. So,
Yeah, Ant-Man.
I'm riding this.
Yeah, it's no longer San Diego or the Redskins, but at the end of the day, I think Tone's hit on it. If Daniels is back, it's his first game back. If he's not, that's even better. Bolts lost last week, and Harbaugh's not the type of guy that usually has back-to-back losses, especially this one at home. So low scoring too. I feel like the under would be a good pick.
All their games, like if you look at all their games, have been.
Yeah, you
like
said what, a
unders.
grinder, 20-13 or something like that.
That's what I
yeah,
think. So,
I think the over/under on this is 40.5. So that might be one to slide in.
Not a bad play on that one.
Slide into your DMs there.
Sliding into your DMs, baby.
Yeah.
All right, here was tonight's Numbers Guys trivia question. I'm going to give everybody the answer now. There are 11 of them. All you got to do is name one player that hit 3 home runs in an MLB.
Should you reveal this, and then if one of us has it, we'll let you know. Otherwise, it could come down to the last one where one of us is hanging on.
So reveal. What do you want me to do?
Reveal them one at a time, and we'll let you know if we got them.
I got them all on one screen. Unfortunately, I can
just
read
read access to the screen without telling us.
Yeah, I can just read them. Let me show you guys what everybody said here. Show the folks at home what everybody said. We had this is who
interesting.
This is
Pablo.
Tones says
Did
Pablo
he do that against the
Big
Tigers?
Panda,
Sandoval.
against Justin
Panda?
Verlander.
Dub says Mr. October.
That was my original
Reginald
pick.
Jackson.
But I wasn't sure.
That's interesting.
And
I
Richie
did too.
says Mr. October. Reggie Jackson.
Former Piston.
Okay, you want me to read these off one by one, Richie? Is that what you want me to do?
Yeah,
Sure.
Okay. This is. Oh, well, you can see it
Never
at home.
mind.
Sorry about that. You got Chris Taylor, Enrique Hernandez,
Oh,
Jose Altuve,
man.
Pablo Sandoval, Albert Pujols. There's a joke about Pujols and gay people. I can't tell it. Adrian Beltre, Adam Kennedy, George Brett, Reggie Jackson, Bob Robertson, and Babe Ruth did it twice.
Well, who didn't
The
have Bob
Bambino.
Robertson?
Right. I thought everybody was going to get Bob Robertson. But yeah, y'all three of you guys got that. So, whoops.
Probably should have done two. Name two of those.
I guess.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't have got it.
Reggie Jackson would have been my second.
I forgot
pick.
about Pablo doing that against the Tigers. It was a good call there, Tones.
The Big
Yep.
Panda.
Good call. So I'll be buying the beer next week. Let's go ahead and do some shout outs here.
Shout out.
Richie?
Shout out to my mom. She's been sick all week, but she's home today. So back home from the hospital.
That's not good.
And I know she's a big Tiger fan, so she was home before the game started. So hopefully she got to enjoy the Tigers marching on one more series at least.
Yes.
Get well soon.
Definitely.
Hopefully she likes watching the Numbers Guys.
Yeah.
No, she says she can't. She doesn't have the attention span.
She doesn't like. She doesn't like tones for some reason.
Yeah.
She also
Weird.
doesn't like when people beat up her son's piss.
Yeah. You know,
And she's the one that gave me the Cowboys Tervis, so someone's on the shit list over there.
yes.
Well, that's why I changed it to Ant-Man because I thought it might throw her off the trail, but she doesn't like tones. Okay.
My dead mother hated it when people left their shit over your house.
Oh, sure. Yeah, what am I supposed to do with this?
Point taken.
Yeah. Tones.
So this afternoon after the game, I called my 96-year-old grandma LaRocca, because she's been watching every Tiger game and she's like in it. And I think it's pretty cool to have a 96-year-old grandma
Period.
watching, period, but like into watching every game, stressed out. She's like, Anthony, at least I could take a break and have no stress until Saturday now. So I'm like, yes, Grandma. And she's like, well, I can't wait I got to find out what time the game's going to be. I'm like, well, you'll find out soon. But yeah, she's just like, I'll take a breather and I'll be ready for round 2 coming up. So,
Wow. That's pretty awesome.
yeah, pretty cool.
Pretty awesome.
Nice.
What do you got, Doug?
Shout out to.
Shout out.
Shout out.
While we're waiting, here's the price for the Mariners Tigers for the series. Circa's got the M's minus 165 and the Tigers plus 145. Not as much as I thought it would be for the Tigers there. I really thought you'd get more.
Plus 1 for, okay.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, you figure it's
Well,
a
if
5-game series?
Yeah, 5-game series, and you can have the Cy Young Award winner pitch 2 of them.
Yeah. We just don't have any offense. You look at our offense compared to theirs, it's like not even the same thing. Two different
Doesn't
things.
matter sometimes. Have
got
they ever played a playoff
Cal.
game before? Nope.
No, it's true.
Yeah, a lot of young, inexperienced playoff.
Could factor in. I'm
Yeah.
not saying it won't, but
Okay.
you know,
There's a lot of different pressure in the playoffs.
Cal Raleigh?
Cal Raleigh, big dumper.
He's on my
60
fantasy
home
team.
runs,
Yeah.
crazy, isn't it?
Yeah.
Did he get to 60?
He did.
Yeah.
If you look at their first 4 in their lineup, you're gonna be like, "Ooh, that's not good." And it's not fucking Quan. I'll tell you that.
Ichiro.
No.
Rokio.
No. Hold on.
Shout out to all our callers.
Shout out.
Sure.
Yeah.
The Canadians, the Americans, all of them.
All of them across the
Boys and
the
girls.
world.
Across the globe.
Yeah.
Shout out.
I'm gonna shout out Gagu one last time.
Happy
Happy birthday.
Happy belated
birthday.
Gagoo.
Yep. And also shout out my
Is
wife.
that her middle name or her actual first name?
That's her actual first name. Nobody calls it.
That's
you know.
weird. I was going to say something, but I'm not going to say it.
Yeah. Yep. So we are going to do this again next week, though. Next week, the show's going to be at 7. That was one of the announcements we were supposed to make. At 7.
6, 7.
Because of the legendary Mazaway. Tom Mazaway.
Maz.
Supposedly
Mazaway.
in studio. If he can't make it, then we'll go on a date. But I'm assuming he is actually going to be here. So
Well, it's all I had to do was buy a car from him.
that was a nice thing
get
that you
him
did.
Had enough arm twisting to come on here?
It's been going on for a couple years, and finally, he's agreed. He kept telling me it was bowling. He had bowling on Thursday nights.
Yeah.
But then what I did see is I got wise, and I said, "Hey, Tom," it was on a Thursday when I was buying the car, and I says, "Tom, hey, what do you got going on tonight?"
Yes.
And he didn't. I said, "Are you still?" No, I said, "Are you still bowling on Thursday nights?" And he said, "No, I switched to Tuesday." I said, "Bah!"
Gotcha.
Red-handed.
You went out and inked the deal on Thursday and then got him out here, too. That's smart. That is smart. All right, folks. We'll see you next week.
This is
my
how
wife
we
gives me a
do
smoochie.
it.
Shout out to my wife, too. Okay.
Shout out.
We'll be back. 7 o'clock.
Be good.
Bye-bye.
Go Tigers.
How much is this costing our budget?